morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is October 29th, 2025, and we are live. That's right, coming at you from the 105.7 The Point Studios on Olive Boulevard on Creve Court. Is a dark and rainy. It's damp. It's
I'm
moist.
okay with it. I'm okay with it.
It's like Tim Burton's Batman outside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there was some fog coming in. Pretty ominous.
I don't know, man. I need a particular quota filled of these types of days. Like
Yeah, it's definitely fall.
Yeah, they're not my favorite days, but you know, like I like the roller coaster of life. I like the variety, and I like these for. I'm not going to have a nap today, but it's
so. You
it's a
would
nap
hate
day.
it in Southern California because it's always 65 and
But you know what's funny?
terrible. Sunny.
So
Terrible.
when I lived there for a short while doing our first record and, you know, going out there and just seeing what was going to happen, it was probably just a couple months. And within a couple months, I remember thinking, wow, I need the seasons. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day and I've lived one day that's lasted 3 months. And it really did kind of mess with me. It took me some adjusting.
Like one day bleeds into the next day and it's just
Every day.
continuously sunny.
Yeah, every day I woke up and I mean, I was working on music, you know, 15, 20 hours a day and not sleeping and just doing studio things. But I just felt like 3 months went by and I couldn't have told you what month it was, what day, what
It
was
was
going
just sunny
on.
and 65.
It's spring
felt-
every day.
Yeah, it did feel like the earth stopped moving for a minute. It was hard for a St. Louis boy
Sunny and 65.
to adjust.
It's
Tomorrow,
terrible.
Sunny and 65.
At this age,
Sucks,
it's
right?
perfect.
Oh, it's awful to have spring every day. Flowers out there,
right,
fruit
I
on the
know.
trees. Oh,
I know.
Yeah, it is
Jeez.
perfect, and I miss it now. But I like these days. Don't you
It's
like
fine.
a good rainy day sometimes?
Yeah, it's fine.
I feel like Lauren would.
It's fine.
do.
Yesterday was an indoor day.
Not
For the most part. You
I
were
was
outside?
all over. Yeah, I left here. I went to Belleville to have lunch with an old friend, and then I was going down Olive. You know, like your tire pressure gets low this time of the year because everything's changing. And I went down here to a gas station to fill up with some free air. Didn't freaking work.
I got my pump in the car.
I know, and I have mine too, but I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, I just want to get in and out.
You should never go back there.
No, I'm not.
Never give them gas. Don't buy a stick of gum.
That's right. Then the next door gas station, it said not available, no air available. I'm like, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna gun it over to Belleville. I think I'm cool. You know, it wasn't going down; it was going up.
It's this time of year with the temperature change. All the tires get weird.
So then I go to Belleville, have a great lunch. Now my ma calls. Hey, stop by the house on your way home. Cool. Now I'm in Millstadt. Finally, the Casey's in Millstadt. Never fails. Great pizza, great drinks, air. For days. Fill up, boom, 158.
All good.
All good. It was awesome. And then went to band practice last night. You talk about like a nap-tastic day yesterday. One of our members did not show up to band practice because they got the dates mixed up and band night was canceled. Got to go home
cancel
early.
plans. Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
Cancel plans. Awesome.
It was awesome.
I went to go get my car serviced yesterday, and I'm sitting in the waiting room, and I'm just I was there for about an hour, and I'm scrolling.
It's nice in there too.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Free coffee.
Oh, neat.
Free Pepsi products. It was fun. So have you ever gone to the Facebook page? It's called Fesshole.
No, but I will. Tell me more.
It's called Fesshole.
Yeah, we've heard about this.
It's a Facebook page where people just post anonymous confessions.
Oh.
Yeah, we get good content there sometimes.
Yeah, every once in a while I like to go there, especially if I had not been back for a couple weeks, just to see, hey, what's going on? What are people
What's
confessing?
the haps on the craps? Yeah.
What's the haps in the Fesshole?
So wait a minute. Is it
yes.
just St. Louis confessions?
No, it's just
No,
random.
This is all
whatever.
over the place.
Oh.
And people drop some bombs.
Yeah. I follow an Instagram page that's like pretty and it does confessions, like deep confessions of
Yeah, I mean,
This
these are
is like a substitute for people's priests because they don't want to tell the priest.
these are more funny, like little things. So this one, I'm a model and actress. A couple years ago, I was hired by an elderly gentleman who was terminally ill to attend his funeral and stand around and look hot and mysterious.
Awesome.
I took the fee, no show to the funeral.
Oh, no.
wow.
Hasn't asked for his money back so far.
Because he's dead.
Right.
Oh,
Dude, that sucks.
That
yeah,
is
and you missed
dark.
out on a really fun day where everyone was like, "What the?
You are
heck
jacked.
is this?"
This is what the festhol's all
I
about.
know,
Dude.
but how are you not going to get that money back?
You're not giving the money
monster.
She's
back.
getting haunted by him. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what.
dude.
I make any sort of deal like that before I die with some hottie, like smoking hot people, like please attend my funeral.
Maybe that's what he wanted.
And then
Maybe,
he'll haunt.
maybe he wants to haunt her.
Afterlife
He's
plan, love
watching
it.
Hey,
her
you know what?
in the bathroom.
You know what? Here's the thing. He gave her the money. Before he passed, he's probably like, I'm gonna at least have one hot chick at my funeral.
Yeah.
And he died happy. Or at least a little piece of him.
Yeah, but
If she shows up or not, it don't matter.
what if you are looking, like, what if we get to look at ourselves at our funeral? You know what I mean? Like,
Hopefully not.
you
Wait a
get to,
second.
like, attend, and you're like, all right, where's the hot chick that I hired? Oh, she's not here. I am peeved
she'll
in
be
the
here.
afterlife.
Yeah,
She'll be
dude.
here. Let me float over to Interstate 64 to see if there's traffic. Maybe she's stuck in traffic.
No, she's,
all right, no.
she's in Cabo. Cool.
Float over. Let me float over the highway. No, let me check 44.
No.
It seemed like a
She's coming
South
from
County
town and
gal.
country. Nope. Okay.
Town and
These
country ain't
things are
taking
all right.
that money.
What a bee.
That's somebody from where I was.
I don't know.
Well,
I will
Well,
offer my
no.
services. Not that I'm like, I think somebody, when we did the little rating of ourselves last week, I think I ended up being like a 7.4 or whatever it was. Even though I'm a 7.4, if you need me to attend your funeral after you die, just hit me up.
Will you take money for
No, I
it?
won't take money.
Oh, you do it for free?
I will do it for free. If I'm available,
In this
I'll be
economy,
there.
a side hustle is not a bad thing to have.
Well, true that,
I'll
but
do
I
it.
have a couple of
I'll do a
side
funeral,
hustles already.
funeral attendee.
A funeral for a fee?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure that's what I would call it, but yeah. Hey, did you know that I don't think you even know what you just said. You just basically said that people's final wishes don't matter. Only their belief or assumption that those final wishes will be carried out. But you just said it don't matter.
No, it matters when they're living. The thought of it.
The thought of it. So you think convincing someone that, yes, your final wishes will be carried out is the only important thing, and they're carrying out their final wishes is actually not important. That's what you just
Pretty
said.
bad.
So do you believe that?
I don't know what I believe anymore.
What?
I know.
Let's not do this right now, okay?
How
It's Wednesday.
How far do you go to abide by someone's final wishes?
Well, I mean, this is a stranger, so
Yeah, but it's also not asking much. But plus, you're getting paid to not do that much.
But also, I mean, was this guy, he knew he was terminal, and so he knew his
he was
timeline?
terminally ill. He knew it was soon.
Okay. That's okay. That makes more sense then. Okay.
Here's another
What a
confession
bee.
from the Fessel. I realized during my wedding week that my wife wasn't the one for me. The only reason I went through with it was because we had a destination wedding and I didn't want to ruin everyone's good time. That's sad. And you're an idiot. Man, you're going to pay the price for that.
Yeah.
It's going to be way more expensive and way more emotionally draining
Yeah. You
in the
know,
long haul.
somebody who's
Than
kind
just
of
biting the bullet.
somebody who's kind of a crazy person who's no longer in my life, but said one of the smartest things I've ever heard, and it applies to this guy. Hey man, if you know it's a mistake, you're gonna lose the leg. If you're gonna lose the leg, would you rather cut it off with a chainsaw or a butter knife? He's like, just get it over with.
Just get it over with.
You gotta like, you jump out ahead of it. Otherwise,
get it over with.
Otherwise, you're gonna be sawing this leg off with a butter knife, and it's way worse.
Yep. Massive Oasis fan since I was a kid. Finally got the chance to see them this summer. Got blackout drunk. Don't remember a thing. Been telling people who asked that it was the best night of my life. Secretly gutted.
Well, that's all right.
That sucks.
Hey, I got Foo Fighters tickets yesterday.
Oh, you did
nice.
for
How
that
much?
show where?
Ooh.
Nashville. Nash Vegas, baby. It's going to be lit.
How much you pay?
Around $200 a ticket.
Oh my
That's not
gosh,
bad.
that's
Not
cheaper.
bad.
That's cheaper than the football game I'm going to in a couple weeks.
Didn't get floor. Those were $250. One of them didn't get them. But we are in the seats, lower level.
Oh, that's awesome.
Get
Heck yeah.
everybody
That's good.
up in my face.
That's great.
That's
That's
good.
that's where we were for Guns N' Roses, like lower level seats.
No,
was at
I
the
was on the
stadium.
floor.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Well, the rest
was
of us peons were
Terrible
back
mistake.
in.
No, I should have been up on the.
Oh, I thought it was great. That's a.
Are you talking about Nissan Stadium?
No, I don't remember where this was.
Oh.
The dome.
Was it at the Dome?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember.
I was on the floor. And for those of us who are under 5'9", the floor is not a place to be.
Well, sometimes it is.
No, it's
If
not.
you're a chick, it is. Just get on a guy's shoulders, you know? Find the beefiest guy there.
You can't do that anymore.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, let's just get on
I
somebody's
can do what I
shoulders.
want. I can. I'm
You
40. I
can't get on
can do
somebody's
whatever I
shoulders
want.
anymore.
Yes, I
No,
can.
I'm not saying you physically can't.
Oh.
I'm saying they'll be like, up, down, down. There was a guy that was 6'5" in front of me and holding up his phone the entire time.
Okay. Well, you move.
Yeah, where?
I don't know.
I tried to move into the aisle, but the security's like, no. Where? Where am I moving?
I don't know. I find little
am I
pockets of
moving
view,
to?
you know, and then I'm like jumping.
It was a sold out thing. The floor was sold out. There were seats, assigned seats. It was fine.
Hey, congratulations on the tickets.
Thank you so
That's
much. I'm
cool.
very excited.
And I think that's if you're lower level, you got a good seat. You're seeing it for
When's the
half
show?
the price that I'm seeing a football game. I think that's a great deal.
August 15th,
Oh, nice.
Saturday.
Nice.
Your birthday's the 17th?
That's correct.
Well, that's around
Jeff
the corner.
passed away on the 15th?
That's correct.
Okay,
You're
so
going for Jeff.
I will celebrate Jeff on that day.
Somebody wrote, I travel a lot for work. During my travels, I often look for places where you could hide a body with little chance of it ever being found.
Okay,
I've never murdered anyone or indeed have any plan to. It's more of a case of being prepared if, in fact, I ever have a reason to hide a body.
Okay, now I don't have that thought process, but when I'm driving to Springfield, Missouri, especially in the fall, I look at the forests that are along Highway 44, and I'm like, you know that these forests have never been combed for bodies, right? Like, there are skulls of
Probably.
missing people in those forests. Like, we need to have, like, an action team where we just, like, ask the property owners, may we comb this area? Because there's all sorts of crimes out there, I'm sure, right?
Unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved cold cases.
Sure.
Huh.
Screw that, dude.
So
They're
you have
out
the
there.
morbid thought every time you're driving next to a wooded area?
Yeah,
There's
it's, like, dense.
There's probably 5 bodies in there.
For sure there is. Whether they've been
I mean,
hiking
the
and
for
died
sure,
on their
but
own.
the for sure part is,
All them,
I don't know.
All them bears and chupacabras done
yeah.
tore them bodies to
That's-
pieces.
yeah, but the
by
bones
now.
are still there.
The bones are still there.
Well, it's scattered.
Well,
though.
it's the same thing I do
chupacabra
when
eats
I
bones,
go
right?
over like a bridge. I'm like, oh God, is there a body today? Like that every time. What is this? What's wrong with
Well,
me?
this guy's like, whenever I travel, I think of places where I could hide a body potentially with little chance of it ever being found. Not that I would ever do that, but
I'd say check out a different brand of podcast. You know what I mean? Like they're doing the murder podcast a bit too much.
all right, this one, okay, this one is a little dark. Slept with somebody at a conference, didn't use protection. Made sure to sleep with my husband a couple hours later, just in case accidents happen. They look similar, so I'm not worried.
Oh my.
You ain't worried?
wow.
I mean, she's not worried about getting caught.
Right.
She might be worried about having somebody
No,
else.
she
baby.
is worried. She is, and she had sex with somebody, didn't use protection.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Then a couple hours later, slept with her husband. They look similar. It should be okay.
This is a form of birth control I will not be trying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
heavy.
what?
Dude.
I know what I'll do. I'll put a Post-it note on this.
That's not birth control. That's covering your tracks.
You're a demon, dude.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was a little crazy.
I'm sure it's the only time she's done that, though.
My sister-in-law was posting racist crap on Facebook along with advertisements for her work. I set up a false email and, with a made-up name, reported her at her work. She was dragged in for disciplinary. Really struggled not to smile when I was told.
Yeah, that's good, sister. Turn him in. What a jerk. It's like, do better. Aren't we doing that already as a society? I mean, you might as well do it to your family. So.
Sure. Okay. All right. My daughter got suspended for kicking the school bully in the balls. But having gone to school with the little jerk's parents, I'm actually really proud of her for potentially ending the bloodline.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Sometimes, Rafe, I was talking about swamp justice and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes there's a little bit of trade off with the justice. Sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
And you know what?
Playground justice is a softer form of swamp justice.
And you know what? It's a girl, daughter, kicked school bully in the balls. So there's something with a girl,
Yeah.
protecting herself.
Heck yeah, dude. That's I'm not one for fighting in any sense, but there was a kid. I've told the story before. I mean, he was hassling me. This kid was like revving up for a fight. Just kept saying like, we're gonna fight. We're gonna do this. Blah blah blah. I told my dad, I was like, hey man, what do I do here? He goes, well, can you take him? I said, oh yeah, I can take this guy. And he goes, well,
Do it.
he said, do it at a parking lot next to the school after school. Don't be getting suspended over this idiot. don't do that. And so I was like, oh, I think I just got green lighted.
Did I just get permission?
I just got green lighted to be a part of this. He just said, don't get suspended. Don't get in trouble. And that kid started the fight. He's like, let's go. And I said, no, we're gonna go to the church parking lot after school. It happened anyway, right there in gym class, and the coaches watched.
Yeah, well.
And it was awesome.
That was then. I don't know if they'd do that now.
Yeah, well, they were my Boy Scout leaders.
Did it help, though? 'Cause I think sometimes the bully needs a little, wake me up like that. Did it help with your situation?
Oh, mine? Oh, yeah, it ended it.
See?
It was great. I was king of the world for a day.
Yeah.
I scratched my back and head using a fork from the utensil drawer and put it back afterwards, unwashed.
I'm sorry, what? Somebody used a fork.
Scratched my back and head using a fork from the utensil drawer, and I put it back afterwards.
I'd rather you put it in your mouth.
Whoa.
I mean, at least that's disgusting. I'm not here for it, but I mean, it's better than like scratching your bum with it. You know what I mean? And then putting it back in that way. Hair usually is
It's
clean.
all bad. This is
Unless
all
it's
bad.
day 3.
This is bad.
Day 3?
I mean, it's bad. I guess there may be degrees of bad. It's bad. Okay, fine. Back is better than balls.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but scalp. You said hair. Like the head. Yo, dude,
It's
way.
no, it's gross.
Probably
But
scalp
degrees of grossness. Would you rather put your mouth on a fork that was used to scratch somebody's head or somebody's balls?
Sure.
Answer it right now. Go.
How did we bring the balls in?
Go.
Here?
I'm
Balls
saying
are
there's
involved.
degrees of
I
badness.
was talking about the mouth.
Sure. I mean, yeah, they didn't scratch a festering wound with it, but it's
I
like
said it's all bad. It's all bad.
I mean, it could always be
Would you
worse.
rather?
This is
It could be
still
worse.
bad.
It's still bad.
And I mean,
I'm not saying
depending how hairy the back is, it's kind of like a sponge. It'll clean it.
I'm not saying it's good.
Yeah.
Excellent point, Scott.
Thank you.
And then somebody writes, I love going to restaurants solo and taking photos of my food because the staff thinks I'm an influencer writing about their restaurant and they give me better service.
Nobody's thinking that.
It's not bad.
They're just sad.
You just projected that idea
Yeah.
for yourself. What are you doing?
That's not a bad idea.
Nobody's thinking that. The world famous influencer is here.
She's here.
Must be a reviewer. I've seen Ratatouille.
Must be a Yelper. Must be a Yelp reviewer. Listen, everybody's got an opinion, right?
Yes.
Everybody's got an opinion. This is funny, and this was a hot take from one of our listeners on the Schreier text line, which of course send us a message 314-649-DUMB. 636 writes, and this is right after we got off the air yesterday. The phrase that pays, the whole contest we're doing, is so effing annoying. I thought only desperate radio shows do this to get ratings when they're down. Is this the case for the Rizz Show? Or are you guys just selling out and getting soft?
We're getting soft because we're paying our listeners?
Selling out.
Well, let's address the first part. Ratings are fine.
We're doing
Ratings
all
are
right.
fine. Number one show,
Number
Parsons,
one.
2554. All right, can I play the sounder? That's the number one rating sounder. Love it.
Very cool.
Anytime I mention the ratings now, that'll be played. Number one. Ratings are fine. And who wrote back, giving our listeners money is annoying and selling out?
Oh, that was me. I mean, that was the first thing I read this morning. I'm going through my emails, going through different things. Then I bring up the texter, and that was the most recent one from our show.
I know, giving our listeners money sucks, right?
I'm just trying to understand.
Well, no, I just want to bring up.
Before I, give the basic radio marketing strategies so they can help them understand. I want to know where they're coming from. Like, wait a second. What is so effing annoying and what is selling out here? I don't even understand.
I just want to bring up the part of selling out. That the concept of selling out is a pretty old school concept. And Moon and I were discussing this in the kitchen before the show, having a very philosophical conversation about what selling out actually means. Do kids these days, so if I said to my son and daughter, explain to me what selling out is, is that even a concept for kids anymore?
Dude, it's the whole definition of being an influencer.
Right.
Is selling out.
That's what they want to do.
That's a positive.
Right. It is completely changed. Yeah.
That's a positive. They want to sell out. They're heroes.
Yeah, we've talked about this in the past, I believe, like that it stopped being taboo and started being the goal.
Yeah, their heroes are.
I want to be sponsored by Celsius.
What we would consider back when we were teenagers, because I think you lose the concept of what selling out is when you reach the age of I need to pay bills.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Or just understanding how the general world works.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the general world, the general economy, how hard it is to build something to even have the opportunity to then sell it out,
Right.
quote unquote.
So the whole concept of selling out is interesting because a kid nowadays, that's the goal. They want to be shilling products on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok and get paid for it.
Or better yet, building something that other people want to acquire and will pay you. You know, like I don't even know if my kids would know that term or be familiar with the term, but if they were, I think my son would be like, oh, "Yeah, I would love to.
I would love to.
I would love to build something that someone else saw value in enough to pay me to acquire that thing from me." It's almost like our kids are smarter than us.
Yeah.
Well, it's just people need to make money.
Late-stage capitalism just won the war.
Well, yeah, like cash is king.
We've all just accepted it. You know?
Well, no. So I don't know anything about this guy who texted this in, and whatever his opinion is, I don't care.
Dude.
We're doing the contest for another couple weeks, regardless if he thinks we're selling out or ratings are down or whatever.
Or soft.
Soft.
Also, being soft is not bad. I'm so sick of that. We need to eliminate like, ooh, soft. Oh, you're soft.
Well, I don't want to be soft either.
Oh, somebody said he's
dude.
just upset because he never wins anything.
I love soft people.
Yeah.
You can be
I don't wanna
hard
be
and
too
soft at the
soft.
same time. Dude, what about like having a candy-coated shell, but you're soft on the inside? That's
I'm
the
a
best type of
softie. I
person.
cry.
You are a big soft.
I
We're all
know.
soft on this show. It is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm an M&M.
I'll never
I have
sell
a
out.
heart.
I could be hard as hell and a bitch in no
Mark,
time.
I
And that's
cry in the
true
car.
too.
My words, I'll never sell out. That statement brought to you by State Fire Protection. This week's Hat of the Week.
Right. Golden Oak Landing.
That's the funny thing about it. I'm sure
This guy also going to text us and be like, oh, you're wearing two hats to help the sick kids at Cardinal Glennon sell out? Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, mofo.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm wearing two hats on my head, and I look ridiculous because someone donated to Cardinal Glennon Hospital, man. God, what's it like to be so freaking cool,
Dude,
man?
so hard.
How soft are you?
Yeah.
Helping
I just want to be clear.
Helping sick kids.
Yeah.
I don't care about this dude's opinion from the jump.
No, but I don't want to.
I know.
Whatever he thinks, he thinks. But the concept of selling out is so funny to me because I remember when I first started on the radio, and I told Moon the story. When I first started, it was the first of 2 semesters I went to college. I got my own radio show, and it was 4 hours on like Friday night from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
The show was even called Rizz Not Selling Out.
Yeah, and I would bring my own CDs up there, and I'd play what I wanted to play. And there were a couple times I'd, after playing a song, put my headphones down and say, I'm never selling out, man. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then you go, man, I need health benefits.
I want benefits. I got to have a blood test.
The funny thing about the whole selling out deal, whenever we were kids, and I loved the punk scene and all that, and, they were totally against selling out. But then you get older, you get on Warped Tour, and you find out all those bands that complained about selling out and artists that sell out, they're all sponsored. They're making a fortune. They had nice homes. They had, private jets. They had the whole thing, and you're like, oh, I guess it isn't so bad to sell out.
And you know what? And 618, great point. If your goal is to be sponsored, which I think is what you're saying is different than selling out, which I think would be considered going over or giving up on your beliefs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
That's where the concept made sense for us when we were young. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I believe in this, and then somebody paying me to say else, to say differently. That's selling out because then I'm selling out my own beliefs.
It's Wayne and Garth.
Yeah, and that has some weight.
Absolutely.
But Wayne and Garth in Wayne's World 1, when they get endorsed, and they're like, no, I'm never going to sell out to anybody. He's like full decked out in Adidas. That was a sellout because you know what? Garth Algar, he wears band tees, dude. He doesn't wear sports brands, and that was selling out. But we loved him anyway, and he's soft as hell.
Yeah. Well, there's being soft and being a pushover, so those are 2 different things too.
Sure.
But again, let's say selling out is real. It's selling out your own beliefs.
Yes. Yeah. And that's a different. I think that's a different thing.
Right. And I, for one, have never been against a radio station giving its listeners money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, the phrase
It's
that
a
pays
promotion.
is not against my belief system,
Right.
and therefore I have
Well,
not
I
sold
hate
out.
giving people money.
I hate giving people the opportunity,
Especially around the holidays.
free cash.
Especially right now in this economy. Yeah.
I told myself from when I was 9 years old I wasn't giving away money
if
or
it's-
doing nothing to help people's lives get better.
If it's a way for people to listen to the station throughout the day,
Make them happier.
stupid and soft.
Make
You
it
know what? Let's make
Especially
sure we're still cool.
F that.
Especially when it's a free medium that they don't pay for. It's literally built around commercial sales. Oy. Especially when it's the same guy who, if we started charging $5 a month to listen, would be the first one in line to tell us we're a bunch of greedy pieces of trash.
Yeah, take us out.
So going back to the original text, I wasn't trying to like slam the dude or anything. I'm trying to engage in conversation.
I am.
No, you were.
Meet you in the parking lot, 636.
There's
That's
plenty
why
of-
I
there's
said
plenty of stuff that
wanna
I
be
would have
clear,
said.
I don't care about this.
There's plenty of stuff I
I'm
would
not
have
trying
said
to understand his point of view.
and have said in the texter when I'm trying to slam somebody. I said, giving our listeners money is annoying and selling out. Like I'm asking.
You're trying to ask a question to a moron.
Oh, no, but you've seen it, and you've seen the evidence. There's plenty of evidence on the texter. I have asked questions, just repeated certain people's texts, and
Was
they
this
have
just
hours.
a thought starter?
Yeah. Like I'm just trying to better understand what you said in text. I don't want to misread anything, and that's can often
I
be
think
happening.
he was pretty clear as to his
listen,
opinion.
the evidence is there when I repeat the question and say, well, just for clarity here. Sometimes hours later, people will come back and say, I'm sorry, man, I was drunk or I was tired, and I know that didn't even make sense.
Well,
They did say that.
He sent it over at 10:04 a.m. yesterday, so I hope he was drunk.
He just responded.
Get out of here.
Well, we're all assuming this is a he, by the way. Did you read it? Look at the response.
I'm trying to get to it.
Okay, I'll say it.
Yes, the soundbite is very annoying, and it's a gimmick to use to get people to tune in more and use your social media to boost your platform. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're a business. I don't know.
Hold on a second. Is this guy a Harvard MBA?
So
You really broke down the machine just now, dude. How did this guy figure it out?
So I put.
Does this guy work at Hubbard frickin' Radio, dude?
So my response at this point is,
Bill Gates, get off our text line.
how is basic marketing for a product that is free selling out?
I'd rather not get in the weeds.
So I'm just trying to, like,
My point is,
I understand. I
see
understand.
behind the machine, dude.
I understand their
By
misunderstanding.
making us listen every hour on the hour, more hours per day are being consumed, thus and therefore boosting your social media and your rating system. King of the Slams has checked in on the text line. Yeah, man.
I'm trying to see the positive in people, Rizz, and trying to totally
dude.
live the life of seeing the positive in people, and maybe this person just has a full misunderstanding about how.
I think, well, okay.
I'm blown away that this guy has figured out our very on-the-nose marketing plan.
He cracked the code.
Cracked it, dude. 00110-110. I'm in the Matrix. There is no spoon. Yeah, man.
You did it. You did
You
it.
bent the spoon.
You did it. You cracked the code.
Yeah, man. We're rewarding people who listen the most to the show.
It's not even just the
Listen the most
show,
to
it's
the
the whole
station.
station.
I know.
Now we got listeners in the chat donating money to us.
Yeah.
T20 gave us $5 in the chat, so thank you so much.
So what you're
I
saying
don't know where
is,
that goes.
Wait, what? How's that even?
He says, take my money, sellouts. Love y'all.
Give it to Cardinal Glennon.
T20's
Give it to
Grunt
Rafe.
36 just sold out to us, you guys.
Ray,
so.
give it to Rafe 23. He'll take
to
it.
Rave 23. It's a charity I started.
Hey, man, maybe he's and
Buy
see,
a piece of crap cars for struggling high school children.
and this is how the conversation happened in the kitchen, because we were discussing, like, wait, how could this person misunderstand? We're trying to level. We're trying to figure it out, right? And I said, well, maybe it's just a young person doesn't understand that, like, hey, radio is a free product. We are on here 4 hours a day for free. You can tune in anywhere
Or
you
tune out,
go.
whatever.
Yeah, for free. And like, there's basic aspects of business and marketing when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe it's a young person, and that is when you said, no young person says sell out.
Yeah, no young person says sell out anymore.
No young person's texting at 6 a.m. either.
Well, no young person says sell out anymore. That is a completely 35 and older.
Which was, I think you're totally right, man. And it made me kind of reassess who it is that we're speaking to in my mind.
All friendly. Texter, how old are you? I'm just curious. Like, I'm just curious what your age is. Because I don't think anybody under the age of 35 says sell out anymore.
81.
In that context, yeah.
In that oh, he's sold out.
Yeah, well, I did not say 81.
He's 81 years old.
Like,
That's crazy.
Mom, what are you doing?
81-year-olds really don't count for our rating, so I don't care if you listen or not. Thank you for being there, though, if you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, are. Oh, I mentioned ratings again. Okay, number one, yes. Yes. Hey, listen, we got bigger things to worry about, guys.
Might be
what?
81. We asked a question, and they're still slow to text.
We got, guys, with this whole phrase that pays thing, and we got somebody upset, there are bigger things. We got bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
Because there are research monkeys on the loose in Mississippi that have herpes.
Saw this.
Oh, is it
I feel
herpes?
terrible.
And
I intentionally did not read what STD. It just said STD all over the headlines, and I was like,
oh no, these
gonna
are.
wait.
Oh, you don't know the story. You don't know the full story.
No, I mean, I know this full story. Dustin Hoffman in Outbreak told me
this is
the full
Outbreak
story.
in real life. So this is a headline you don't see every day. A truck carrying research monkeys crashed on a highway in Mississippi.
Crashed, quote unquote, crashed.
Crashed, and now the community has a bit of a problem. Several, quote, aggressive monkeys got loose.
Where's Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, why were they
Now
driving
they've used the word aggressive.
That was not a crash joke, by the way.
The
That was
accident happened on the highway north of Heidelberg, Mississippi, which somebody weighs that out, see how far that is away from here?
Let's see here.
Heidelberg?
Heidelberg, Mississippi. Somebody Google Maps to see how far away that is.
It is.
This is the
Got
truck.
it, 8 hours, 32 minutes.
Okay, that's too close for me.
Okay.
Too close for comfort.
They coming for you.
So the truck
You think
would,
monkeys are going north?
I don't know.
I think they're going to the beach, boy.
The truck, which was transporting the animals from Tulane University, flipped over, and a number of Reese's monkeys escaped.
You say racist?
These aren't just any monkeys. The local sheriff's office in Jasper County put out an urgent warning on Facebook, describing them as 40-pound primates that are aggressive towards humans.
Yeah. They're probably so scared.
And the post was so unusual that one resident asked if it was a joke, to which the sheriff's office replied, unfortunately not. Now, to make matters worse, the deputies warned that these animals carry some pretty nasty diseases,
Great.
including hepatitis, herpes, and COVID. So we got hepatitis monkeys out there,
I can't deal with this
herpes
right now.
monkeys, and COVID monkeys.
So they can't smell or taste nothing.
And they're aggressive.
And they are aggressive.
And they're on
As
the
they should be.
And they're 40-pound aggressive Reese's monkeys on the loose.
You ever see Project X? It was one of the earliest
Yeah.
movies that just hit me, dude. I was
Screw
crushed.
that. We need to get
Crushed.
Tanya out of prison.
Yeah. Where's Tanya Haddix? Is she in jail?
Heading
Is she
on
in
down
prison?
to-
Yeah.
This
heading
may
on
be
down to
the moment
Heidelberg.
to get her paroled.
We got to get her out there.
We do, because if there's one person that can save the day, it's her for this situation.
Yep.
This thing's hardly in town, too, so.
So what was the movie where was it The Expendables? They get all the people out of jail so they could.
Yes.
The Pixar?
No, the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be Margot Robbie.
There's a bunch
Halloween
of
is
them like
on
that.
Friday.
The Suicide
Let's go.
Squad.
What's her name? Harley Quinn?
You got to get him out of. You got to get him out of jail.
I think you have to find other captive monkeys and release them to find
No,
these
you got to
captive
get Tanya. You got to put her out there again.
And get Tiger King.
I
Get
feel
'em
like
all.
the orangutans are always they're always they're always kind of like the boss, the level-headed boss, right? Send an orangutan in there.
Yeah, the redheads.
So authorities have been trying to handle the situation. According to the latest update from the sheriff's office, all but one of the escaped monkeys has been, quote, destroyed.
Oh, no.
Man, Project X.
Man, this whole thing sucks. These monkeys didn't want to be pushed into COVID and hepatitis, and now they're on the loose, and now they are.
They got herpes and hepatitis
I
and
hate
This is
COVID.
this.
how Planet of the Apes started. They enhanced a monkey escape, builds colony in woods. Next thing you know, boom. Humans are getting dumber, apes are getting smarter. You wake up in a world Charlton Heston would not want to live in. Damn dirty apes. I say just let it happen. With all the AI stuff, with everything that's happening in the world, let's
Just let
give
it go.
another species a chance. Let's just let these monkeys, let's see what happens. It's Mississippi, first of all.
Yeah, but then we're just
We're going to lose the state.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, if we were to lose a state, which one? Probably
It's
Mississippi.
top 5
Dude,
on the list of
for
states.
sure.
Isn't the education really bad?
Yes, it makes every list that embarrasses the. I mean,
no.
and to tell you what,
These monkeys are show-offs out there doing algebra, 2 plus 2 and whatnot. Oh, sir, that's not algebra. That's simple addition. Whatever.
My only experience with Mississippi is that their roads are just garbage.
Oh, is this the trailer for
You mean
Project
their
X?
road?
Yeah, their road.
Here, go
we're going,
back.
we
Let's
don't
see.
need
Is this the
roads.
trailer for 1987's Project X?
It might be a commercial.
One exception. He trusts us.
This little monkey.
What do you think is going on down that tunnel? I didn't know.
If anybody knew that I even talked to you, I could be charged with treason.
Evacuate chamber.
They're not taking Virgil away.
That's Helen
Nothing
Hunt.
you can do about
Oh,
it, man.
Virgil the Monkey. I saw this movie.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
Matthew Broderick.
dude, that movie.
Matthew Broderick and a young Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
And Matthew Broderick
1987's.
was also young.
Ferris
A
Bueller and a
young
monkey.
Matthew Broderick as well.
It crushed me, man. That
Virgil the monkey.
I was
right?
6. I was 6 years old. Saw that. I'm just sitting in my dad's recliner watching this movie. I was like, what do they do with the monkeys?
Well, they're saying, hey, if you see this monkey, do not approach it. Just call 911 immediately. There's a little back and forth, though, about the situation. Tulane, where the monkeys were being transported from, released a statement saying the animals weren't infectious and actually belonged to another research group.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I buy that. Y'all are full of it.
Sure. If you bring up the Epstein files again, you're out of here.
Man, you read my mind. They're trying everything
They
they
are.
can.
Yes,
The
they are.
old, look at the monkeys trick. Huh? Nice try, Tulane. Tulane sounds weirdly like Ghislaine, if you think about it. Tulane's just one syllable away from Ghislaine. Let's see Ghislaine's monkeys, the ones that went to the island.
There we
Those
go.
are the monkeys I'm interested in.
Me too.
And I think those are the wealthy monkeys. Nobody wants to show us that list.
So Tulane's like, nah, the monkeys weren't infectious, which seems to contradict the sheriff's warning.
Are they putting that
Well-
in air quotes? We're not worried. They're not infectious.
Were they
Totally.
going from Tulane, or were they going to? Because if they're coming from Tulane, according to AI here, Tulane University, through its National Primate Research Center, they study.
From Tulane.
Okay, so they study diseases in monkeys, most notably focusing on HIV, AIDS, SARS, COVID, and other
Herpes.
high-priority illnesses. Yeah.
Somebody said, y'all think about this all wrong. Tanya caused this from prison.
Oh.
Because if she can't have the monkeys, no one can.
Is this domestic terrorism? Why did the truck crash? Did somebody know that the monkeys were being transported and somebody ran their ass off
That's what I
the road?
said. Where's Matthew Broderick?
Right.
Where were you on the night of the monkey crash?
I don't know, but
I told you why. The files.
Release them now.
Release the files.
Yep. I'm with you.
Ghislaine University.
I'm with you. Yet another distraction.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yet another diversion.
Are we wagging the dog?
Yeah,
Try my
who's
stuff.
wagging who, man?
Let's talk about
Maybe we let the
anything
monkeys
else.
drive, see if we can get the eyes off the Epstein files today. Yeah, not a good idea, Ron. But it didn't work because Captain Porksteak is at the helm.
As you can imagine, animal rights groups are weighing in. You know, PETA called the situation a potential spark that could ignite the next pandemic.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter.
What
I wanna-
about, dude?
So, yeah, here we are.
I also found another weird connection. The Kings of Tupelo, that one brother, who did a lot of research, busting a lot of
Are you
government.
talking about the
It's not that far from
impersonator?
there. Not that maybe they're trying to get that guy sick and.
That's the best thing to come out of Mississippi. Is that movie?
is Elvis? That's pretty much it.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying a movie.
Yeah, but that movie Kings of Tupelo, which is about Elvis impersonators and it's a whole thing that happened down there. But that's us laughing at Mississippi.
We're laughing with Mississippi.
They ain't laughing down there.
Dude, everyone's laughing. That documentary was the best piece of film I've seen in years.
Of all the states, can we agree that Mississippi is the one that...
Here, take it.
Well, what's in Mississippi? Is there anything?
No.
Yeah, the
Gulfport?
coastline. A lot of nice trees.
Best things about Mississippi. Let's see if we can deal with losing them.
I mean, it's pretty, but the
I
roads
think
are
Marty
awful.
Stewart's from there.
Nobody's going there. I think that their population has declined. It's one of the few states that has a... Might be wrong.
I mean, nobody goes there on purpose,
BB King
right?
Museum, been there, loved it.
Yep.
Nobody goes to Mississippi on purpose.
Guys, Elvis. You know,
Yeah, I mean...
Marty Stewart. We can't get rid of it.
There's a lot of civil rights history down there that we need to remember. Biloxi. Lots of casinos.
Okay, we got casinos. other
Catfish
places.
production.
Okay,
You
well,
gonna be okay not noodling for a while?
You have not made a compelling or convincing argument. In other animal news, you'd think the area around Chernobyl couldn't get any weirder, but it just did. So an animal welfare group, they work in the exclusion zone. They found something pretty weird with some of the animals around Chernobyl. Some of the stray dogs have suddenly turned blue, and you need to look up the pictures
I've
of
seen
these
this.
dogs. Oh,
It
you've
is
seen this?
cold
Yes.
there, right?
By the way, Mississippi's population peaked in 2014 and has declined every year since.
Yeah, they need to get a good
Blue dog.
tourism campaign going.
Maybe they can give money to their citizens.
Come on
to
down to
move there.
Mississippi.
Look
Get
up,
AIDS from a monkey.
And then it just gets quiet.
What other state can you contract
hepatitis and herpes.
Hep C, AIDS, and possibly a new strain of COVID all in one trip?
Yeah, the commercials just has a bunch of people say, come on down to Mississippi. Then it gets silent and they go, whenever you're
Yeah.
ready.
The eyes stand for infection.
Come on down.
Whenever you want.
Look up the blue dogs at Chernobyl.
It doesn't even look real. That looks like a false dog. Fake dog.
No, real.
Fake.
Real.
You know what it looks like? Gamorg. That's Gamorg.
So the group called Dogs at Chernobyl was on a routine mission. They spay and neuter some of the strays when they came across 3 dogs with blue tinted fur. And according to an Instagram post from the organization, they're not sure what's going on.
I'll tell you, I know exactly what happened. This thing found a golf course. You know how sometimes they dye the little ponds and lakes blue? Because I swam in one of those once, and it turned me blue.
Oh, so it's like
And
the
that's
porta potty water?
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
we found
that's
a porta
exactly
potty.
what it is. I'm telling you, somebody sprayed this dog. It's whatever.
So there are dogs in Chernobyl. I mean, they are descendants from pets that were left behind when people were forced to evacuate after the nuclear plant disaster back in '86.
Look at it. It looks like spray paint.
So there's about 700 dogs, strays, running around.
Yeah.
And they're cared for by this group called Dogs at Chernobyl,
They're so
which again they
good.
try to spay and neuter the dogs when they get them. They don't kill them. They just
They just stop them from breeding.
they stop them from stop
There's a
them from breeding.
documentary about these dogs.
You know how
They carry
Radiation.
radiation, but it was like it mutated their cells. That's interesting
It is.
because they thought they would all die and they didn't.
No, since '86 they've been thriving.
Yeah.
cool looking dogs too, by the way. Every region, I didn't learn this until I was like in my 30s. Every region of the world and country has different strays, depending on what's breeding. Obviously, our strays around here are pit bulls. Like there's pit everywhere around here. You go to Southern California, their strays are much smaller. They're usually like smaller black dogs.
Yeah.
They look nothing like our strays. These strays look like
They look healthy.
They
don't
look like healthy, like
Benji
kinda,
dogs.
Yeah, Benji meets coyote.
Yeah, they're bigger Benjis.
They look like a cool
They
dog.
look pretty
Like,
healthy,
That's something
too.
I
They're
would wanna
radioactive
rescue.
Benjis.
I'll take
Fine.
that.
But they look nice and capable. This one's so cool looking.
And it's blue. They're blue. So
They changed their genetic makeup. Like that was what the whole thing was about. Was like genetically distinct from other dog populations because they've been so closed off too. So it's like they've almost evolved into a new breed of dog. It's really interesting. Kind of wild.
I will take in the radioactive dogs. I'll bring
you
them
work in
here.
radio.
you'll bring
And
them
I'll
here.
move to Mississippi. We'll just have an ish show down in Mississippi, populated with all sorts of animals with problems.
Well, this organization is trying to capture these things and
You
they
ain't
just
bu-
run some tests. They think probably they got into some sort of chemical.
You ain't buying this. Like this isn't like a genetic thing. Because you can see the fur underneath. It's a different color.
They think they got into something, but it is pretty strange. You see, around a radioactive, the most highly radioactive area in the world.
Mm-hmm. Found a pool of Kool-Aid.
And just dumped
hey,
them.
so we got blue dogs.
Yeah.
We got herpes monkeys.
Right. What else we got?
All right. This is serious, guys, and this is a serious one. And I do want to warn you. Whatever I'm about to tell you could possibly go down today, and this could really throw a wrench in your Halloween plans.
Hope it's an asteroid.
Stop this.
Well, you're close. It's a bunch of sites are claiming aliens could make first contact today. Like today's the day.
Well, St. Louis is the best city for singles.
So
everybody get ready.
So if you're not up on your UFO news, so an interstellar comet from outside our solar system has been zipping past us the last couple months. It's only the third one we've ever seen, and it's big. Okay, experts think it's about the size of Manhattan, and it's different from normal comets. So the X-Files crowd think that maybe this is a mothership. Okay, it's millions of miles away right now on the other side of the sun. So why is today the day? Basically, it's when it reaches the closest point to our sun. An event called perihelion.
Perihelion.
Oh.
Perihelion, yes. So if it's aliens, today's the best day for them to change course by firing their boosters and using the sun's gravity like a slingshot. And if they know we're watching, they might want us, or they might want to reach out to say hi, or maybe destroy us.
Sounds like Santa.
So a guy at Harvard, Avi Loeb, has been pushing this alien theory. And he joked last month that if you're planning on a vacation, maybe go before the 29th.
Oh.
And today's the 29th.
Where are they going to all the vacation spots?
Here he is talking about it. Here he is.
Is 3i Atlas alien technology. You can't do the calculation of the mass in rocks in interstellar space because this object is targeting the inner solar system. And, it will pass closest to the sun on October 29th. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th in order to make money. And I immediately thought, I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th.
Right.
Well, I saw.
Why do anything after to set yourself up? It may not mean anything.
Exactly. And that's why. No, I saw this guy. He gave a very interesting argument. He said he was doing some remote viewing, and he was able to see inside there, and it's loaded with like hundreds of thousands of soldiers, alien soldiers, and the way they can provide and feed all of them is that they're asleep right now. So they're in like these little pods. Yeah. And he's like, it's not a threat, though. They're just here to interact with us, see what's going on.
That's what he's saying?
Yeah, and they only brought the soldiers just in case we get weird towards them. So.
He's got an accent, so he's probably telling the truth.
Well, aren't the Christians down for Jesus coming soon, too? What if they have Jesus in the spaceship? What if this is everything?
I don't know if that's part of Scripture, but...
Well, no, but, we don't know what happened.
If they mention anything about
I'm actually asking a
Scripture.
real question right now. I've had this thought before, that you read different scriptures. What if it was aliens the whole time instead of angels? I'm not the only one that's had this thought. And what if they didn't know how to describe it, but what if it's actually aliens? And what if it's all converging? It's all happening today.
Maybe.
The apocalypse and the alien invasion.
Now, this guy really didn't predict they'd make first contact today. The internet exaggerates. His point is that they could be back there behind the sun doing God knows what. And we're now in the window of when they'd maybe reach out. The comet's been behind the sun for a couple weeks, and we won't be able to see it again for a month or more. So even if it does change course, we probably won't know for a while. Unless a Jupiter probe gets a peek at it next week. Fans of the theory think there's a chance the ship already released probes, and they're on their way here.
Doggone.
But really, there's no reason to think today is any more likely than tomorrow, or I don't know, any other day. Whatever. But
and they're going to have costumes on, so even if they show up to your door, you're going to think it's a kid wanting candy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
they might not get aggressive that way.
This was another story. Speaking of people with weird costumes showing up to a house,
Mm-hmm.
you see this family was terrorized by these masked people down in Virginia.
I talked about this last week.
Yeah, they did the clown thing like the strangers, like looking like the Purge or whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah.
did you see the update on the story?
Update, no.
Oh, great. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, great.
So imagine you're at home in a quiet, upscale neighborhood when your doorbell camera captures a pretty terrifying scene. I mean, I saw the doorbell footage. I'd be freaked out too. So a figure in a creepy mask rings your bell, then is joined by two others in equally creepy, terrifying, scary costumes, including one that looks like Michael Myers. They stand there silently, menacingly, just staring at your house. Then a voice says, "It's your worst nightmare," followed by a sinister laugh. For the next 10 minutes, they lurk outside, banging on your front door and trying to force the doorknob open while yelling, "Open the door." This is what happened. This is what happened. This happened in Alexandria, Virginia. This was the night of October 14th. The situation was so frightening that one of the victims inside called her brother for help before even dialing 911. Believing the family was being attacked, the brother raced over to the house with a gun. And the incident was just moments away from having pretty deadly consequences. But here's the twist. So after the 911 call was made, police launched a major investigation, treating it as a serious attempted. Remember, they're trying to get in the house. Serious attempted burglary. They dedicated over 100 hours to the case, trying to figure out who it was. They held a press conference, and some tips from the community led them to the truth. They were the family's own relatives, just filming the whole thing as a prank.
Well,
It was a prank.
I mean, that's good, I guess.
An adult woman, a relative of the victims, confessed to the whole thing. She admitted that she helped her two sons and her nephew, all teenagers between 14 and 16 years old, pull the stunt. Two other adults and another kid were also involved, standing across the street and recording everything. In total, 3 adults and 4 kids were part of the prank.
This is just another way. We were talking about this with kicking in the doors last week, where you are asking for violence, like to happen, for people to shoot you through the door. Like, what are you doing?
Well, there's one thing, and the cops are like, hey, there's one thing standing outside somebody's house, you know,
Being creepy.
being creepy on a Ring doorbell. It's another thing when you try to open the door.
Yeah, bang on the door. It's crazy.
And when you're banging on the door, yelling, "Open up," and you're kicking. And so after learning the truth, the family decided not to press charges. So the police will not be pursuing a prosecution. But the police chief was like, you know, while this case may not result in prosecution, it represents a serious moral failure. Pranks of this nature are not taken lightly. Actions like this could have had deadly consequences. Adults must be accountable for their kids, and parents must have a moral responsibility to guide and correct their behavior.
I'm all about pranks, man. I'm a pranker. I mean, not anymore, but you know, in my heyday. But you gotta, like, if it's something like this where it's gonna freak somebody out, you gotta scare them and you come clean. You know, if I'm pranking a family member, you can't just let it ride and only come clean when the freaking police is spending money and resources and it's a national story, international story perhaps. You know what I mean? Scared a few people. I did some phone pranks when I was a teenager.
Is your refrigerator running? Is, you know.
Well, I had that famous one with the dude that I sent to Sears because he thought he won a Camaro.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we all ding dong ditched.
That was the best prank of my life. It's downhill from there, but you know that wasn't hurt nobody. It wasn't. I didn't scare him. I didn't use police resources.
Never try to get into somebody's house at night.
No, never. No.
But then that was over the line.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if I was a stupid kid and I scared my aunt by making her think I was some creepy clown at the doorbell, within the hour she would have known it's me. I'd have come clean and been like, "Oh my gosh, I got you." You know what I mean?
There's a payoff. You got to have a payoff.
Yeah, got you. It was just me. I was just a goof. You got to do that before the 911 is dialed.
Yeah, because there's a chance they will call 911.
I would assume, yeah. Or, like Learn said, you're going to get a bullet in the teeth.
Yeah. We we snuck up on like a friend's porch. We just watched the movie Navy SEALs or something. Just out in the country, and we just like got in like BDUs and like painted
Navy
our
SEALs,
faces.
that's a movie where they actually use Navy SEAls in it?
It's the one with Charlie Sheen and Michael Biehn, where he jumps off the bridge, like out of the back of a Jeep. It was not a good movie, but when it came out, everyone was hyped about it. Terrible movie. But we like went up to he had like big glass windows on the deck because they had like a big nice house, and we put Post-it notes like all over the windows, like boom, you're dead. You know, like joking around, like we had sieged the house. We didn't go in the house, but we were like on the porch and left a bunch of Post-it notes, with, like just joking around with our friend. But then like his parents woke up and found that. You know, like today, I think back then everybody understood it was like a joke. All some friends came, they're being silly, but in hindsight,
Yeah, pretty
we
dumb.
left like threatening messages on like Post-it notes and didn't really explain ourselves. We didn't tell them who did it for a very long time.
Right. Oops. And finally, let's do this story here. Man, what's the biggest fail you've suffered at work? Think about the worst thing you've done here. Not anything to get you fired, but like, what was your biggest fail on the radio? Can you think of something, Learn? You've been on the radio for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, I'm not like a sports fan. I don't know anything. I just have never been in that world. And so my biggest fail was there was the St. Patrick's Center had a trivia night that they used to do. They probably still do it every year. And I was on stage with the Sklar brothers. This was probably 2012, like right as John and Hewlett and I had our morning show on Casey, and they asked us to come out and be like the guest radio presenters at different questions. And so I still to this day, I don't even know if I'll say it correctly, but what is it called whenever you a no-hitter, right? That's a no-hitter ball game, or is it a non-hitter?
A no-hitter.
No-hitter. Okay, so I was like, oh, it's a non-hitter. And like I got ripped apart on stage, like live with an audience.
I had
all
a
this
similar
stuff.
thing at that particular charity.
Did you? Yeah.
Who was, and this was first when I got to St. Louis. This must have been like 03 or 04. Who's the famous woman soccer player, Kolupny?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce her last name?
I think it's Kolupny.
Okay. It's spelled interestingly, and if you don't know,
Like Chalupny.
I called her Chalupa.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, that's
But in a non-funny, like non-ironic,
Right. You just
like a serious way.
Yeah.
Like my job was to introduce her,
that's a
Right.
big miss.
and it was a big swing and a miss.
That's a big miss. Your job. Whoa. Your job was to introduce her.
Yes, and I called her
Chalupa.
Chalupa.
Okay.
Oh, that is great.
St. Louis's own. Wow.
Yeah, and she was a big soccer star at the
How
time,
did
right?
she take it?
She looked at me and said, "That's not how you say it." And I went,
Oh, God.
God.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It's fine.
I mean, no-hitter, non-hitter. I mean, my idiot, me being an idiot, people thought it was cute, funny.
Sure.
But also I felt like a total jagbag. So
I think my biggest fail was when I first started getting to cover for you all during the Christmas breaks. This would have been 2016, I think. And I had no clue really how to operate anything. No one really taught me anything. Moon gave me the rundown, but that was a quick one.
I was
you
like,
know?
hey.
And thankfully, Casey was down the hallway, but I was feeling good this day. I mean, I was crushing it, and I was running the lives. I was doing everything perfectly, or so I thought. And then eventually I got an email, and I think it was from either Uncle Ken or Weirdo John, and they're like, hey, the volume, like there's no words coming out of the radio right now.
Oh, no.
And I'd been running it for probably 10 minutes with nothing going out except for just music underneath the beds, but nothing else. And
Oh, no.
I feel like a total moron.
I mean, I've played songs accidentally with curse words. And listen, it happens. But all right, so this guy, a flight attendant, this was a major fail at work. So a flight attendant made a pretty big mistake during a flight last Saturday when he accidentally deployed the emergency slide.
That's a big one.
So the plane was still at the gate, thankfully, but you can't just deflate it, repack it and go. It's a very complicated process. The
It's
report says
trash.
it'll probably cost the airline between $50,000 and $70,000. So the flight was supposed to go from Pittsburgh to Salt Lake City, but it was canceled and passengers had to be put on later flights into the next day.
Wow.
So it sounds like he just did something wrong when they closed the door. So when the bridge pulls away from the gate. I'm sorry, the bridge pulls away from the plane at the gate. I guess the flight attendant pressed a wrong button or pulled a wrong thing, and the whole slide deployed.
Oh man.
Obviously there is a problem when you want the slide to deploy, immediately. So there isn't an "Are you sure?" feature on the. It's usually in an emergency situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, sadly, and they said this in the article. Sadly, the passengers were not offered the chance to use the slide.
Oh, dang it!
When they deplaned,
they're messing
which
up.
Which is
with
a
this.
real
adding insult to injury.
I would
there.
just go. Just jump. Just do it.
YOLO.
Which is a real missed. I mean, it's already out.
It's already out.
Right.
What are you going to do? This guy's on the hook for $60,000 worth of oops. You ain't going to come after me. I'm getting forgiveness.
It's
not
already
permission.
out.
Yeah.
Just let him use it.
I think Rafe and I have our moments. Somebody mentioned on the texter, Rafe's is definitely getting dumped out 3 times in one show.
That was my biggest success in radio.
Put you on the map.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big fail day. Although I will say one of those dumps was very subjective.
Okay, well, listen. Sometimes you got to err on the side of caution.
True.
The sellout I am.
Yeah.
The sellout I am. I like to keep this job. No, the worst for me was I'm telling you. I remember that band Head PE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had a song called Bartender.
Hey bartender, hit me with the
Which
double.
it was a thing. 15 years ago, 16 years ago, maybe even longer ago.
Head VE.
Oh, that was
That
early
song?
2000s.
That's 2003 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Maybe
long time ago.
maybe earlier.
Long time ago. Didn't know that the real album version of that song is riddled with F words. Riddled.
That came out in August of 2000.
Okay, so it's a long time ago.
Time's
A
irrelevant.
long time ago. For some reason, in our computer system here, the unedited version was in. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play this song as a request for somebody, and there was no distinction between the edited radio version and the unedited album version. So I just click Head PE, Bartender, put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the bathroom. I mean, I think maybe 20 F words went out. And I was doing middays, and this was 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Not just F words. There's a couple MFers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading just the second verse here, brother. It's got,
The person who was on Casey at the time came running looking for me, going, "Where are you?"
This is overnight, though, yeah?
No, this is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Good night.
Wow.
Whoops.
So anytime that song comes on, is it...
Triggering.
Yeah.
It is.
Did you get to talk to any bosses after it?
I mean, it was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Right.
It was more of a like, why is this song in? Why is this song in this system?
Right.
Why is this here? Why is it even available to play? What was your one? Quick.
Oh, mine was just when I was doing nights. This is like 2012 or something like that. I was doing nights. It was Saturday night, probably about, who knows, 11:30, midnight or something. And I had to fly the next day for Goldfinger. And I hadn't like rehearsed or anything. So I just brought my guitar in because there's a lot of downtime when you're doing the
Sure.
night shifts, right? And I was just kind of running songs because we don't rehearse. We just get together, super group it, and rock out shows and fly home. And I'm rehearsing everything. And I did not realize that I had put it in manual. And I'd look up on the screen, but I got like little headphones on because I'm
we could
listening
put the
to my-
song. We could put the station automatic, and I'll just kind of play.
Well, it'll at least go to the next song on its
Right.
own. And I was waiting for it, and I'm like, man, this Oasis song is a long song because I just kept checking up on the screen. It said Oasis, and then I look over, and that was the early days of the texter, and I just kept seeing fired. What are you doing? You're gonna be fired. Oh, somebody's not here on Monday. It was just, and I was like, what are these guys talking about? That's a lot of text at 11:30.
Dead air is better than MFers going 20 times on the air.
Yeah, it is. It is. I took the thing off and I realized it had been on dead air for 4 minutes, which is a
4
freaking
minutes.
eternity, dude.
Yes.
And
Oh, yeah.
It was before we had any of the alarms. Remember, not like
there were always silence alarms.
Not
always.
at the old building.
There were always. Yes,
finally
they were.
I
made 'em not
promise you,
silent.
dude. I remember when they put them in, and
They
it
were
was
always-
after that.
You probably had the door closed and didn't hear it. I mean, they were always silence alarms.
I promise it wasn't. It wasn't.
Silence
wasn't.
alarm.
Learn?
No,
We did have them.
It would
like
go
the whole time I've
KC,
been it.
silence alarm.
Yeah.
They were always there.
I think you have to have them for a license to actually broadcast. You have to have something
KC,
like
silence
that.
alarm.
Damn.
Well,
No, you didn't hear
Most
it.
of my fails are off the air. Most of my biggest fails have been in meetings or behind the scenes stuff in radio where I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, the three dump outs is pretty good.
it's a good one. That's a good on air
you
one.
got a short, you have a short radio career.
That's true. Someone did text in, and I don't know if this is true or not, but this hurts my heart to hear. That Jeff Burton's was when he interviewed George Carlin, and he kept calling him George Carlton.
he did right at the end.
Oh no!
Yeah, thanks.
man.
And he was like,
Of all the people to get their name wrong.
and
and he was the biggest George Carlin fan
I
ever.
know.
Jeff's biggest hero.
I know.
And he said George Carlton.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it hurts my heart if that's true. I'm
It's
like,
true.
Because
Yeah.
I know he didn't do it on purpose.
And
I know that he knows his name.
Carlin literally said, "Drop the T and you got it," and hung up on him. It was at the end of the interview.
That was probably one of those in Jeff's head was like, please don't say Carlton. Please don't say Carlton. Please don't get. Okay, I'd like to thank George Carlton. Damn it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. All right, let's do this. And Teamers Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Go to all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Granite City, Illinois, Mike McNutt is our
Yeah, McNutt.
Mike has been a faithful listener for quite a while, and he would enjoy being a Teamers member. Mike says, I like all the antics you guys do and the way you all blend together. Well, thank you, Mike. Mike McNutt from Granite City is our Teamers Member of the Day. Get your super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/TeamRiz. All right, we'll take our first break of the morning. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrity. All right, Lauren, what do you got for us?
Soundgarden news, some Bond girls, renewed shows, and who is the ultimate scream queen?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. If you are looking for K-pop Demon Hunters toys for Christmas this year, ooh, you may be SOL. And a band's secret weapon, a guy who grills and throws hot dogs to the crowd. That's a thing. And we'll talk about it next day there. Rizz Show, phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials, at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. We'll talk to Chris Kerber in just a little bit. Not good for the Blues.
Well,
Not looking, they lost again last night. It's 5 in a row. Yeah. Oh, we'll chat Blues hockey.
People aren't happy.
With Chris. Somebody's asking on the Schreier text line, did you guys have your insurance meeting yet where King Scott was supposed to ask an embarrassing question? That's today.
Today.
Are you going to 10:15 or 1?
10:15.
What was he
be
supposed
there.
to ask?
Oh, yeah.
We have like corporate coming in today to give us the 411 on the new
Yeah, what
insurance
was it?
plan.
Some about
Gotta be
STDs?
weenie related.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was vulva related. Because we were talking about
man.
something vulvanic. That's a word I just
Who
made up.
remembers?
Somebody's got to remember. What was King Scott supposed to stand up and ask?
Oh, man. Because it's a lot of money on the line.
Cognitive decline is real.
Is there a lot of money on the line?
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Yeah,
How
you-
much money did I put
It was
up?
like
I think we
two.
all threw in.
Yeah, it was like 200, over 200.
$200 on.
Yeah, that's right.
I think
Yeah,
I
then
put in
2020, I think.
Yeah, 20.
Moon said 400.
Damn it.
What was it, man?
Somebody's got to know. That's why we got to write stuff down.
Yeah.
Got to write things. Important stuff, guys. Somebody's got to have a notepad.
Well, it's got to be the
Write
guy.
stuff down.
It's got to be the guy that presents the bet, or the one that wants to be paid
Or
for
the one that
pulling
wants
it
to
off.
be paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is between the Scots.
Now
Yet
deal's
again.
off.
What?
I retract my 20, unless you can figure it out.
I'll give you 50 now.
No.
Hey, we have to shout out the.
Somebody said he's supposed to ask. He's supposed to ask about penis pearls.
That was it. Subdermal penis implants. I told you. I knew it was wiener related.
Genital beating.
Genital beating.
right.
That was I think that was the term we landed on.
Yeah, well, our new policy covered genital beating. Yes.
That was it.
Does insurance cover penile injections?
No, it was specifically genital beating.
Yeah.
Because
to make your schwanz studded.
and you had better really hold on the D in that phrase.
Yes. You agreed.
Really enunciate.
You agreed, too.
I didn't agree.
Yeah, you agreed.
Oh.
I said I'd get paid if I did it. That's the thing I agreed with.
No, if I distinctly remember, and listeners back me up on this, I said, I'll give you $500, and you go, no, I'll do it for free.
Somebody said that, Scott, you were literally told to write it down, but said that you would remember.
That's very on brand.
Day.
That's perfect.
That's extremely on brand.
I guess I wasn't that excited about
No need to write it down.
Genital beating.
Got it locked right up here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what were you supposed to say in the meeting? What meeting?
Yeah, it says you are supposed to ask if penis bead implants are covered by
Is that just a copay? Listen, excuse me, I didn't hit my deductible yet. How much will you guys cover?
Oh, man.
I can't wait for this meeting now. Sweet. We had to shout out the hats of the week. Now, all these companies who have sponsored our heads this week have given some very generous donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. We'll start with Moon. Your hat is sponsored by?
I have the wonderful people of Gateway Little Smiles on my head. They provide compassionate, evidence-based pediatric dental care in Baldwin, St. Peters, and Collinsville. We're talking, all the dental services, comprehensive routine checkups, emergency dental care treatment, and all that. But each office is designed to make visits fun, comfortable, and free from fear for kiddos, creating positive experiences that help kids love going to the dentist. Thank you, Gateway Little Smiles, gatewaylittlesmiles.com.
God, I'm looking at the our instant feedback. It's like 50 messages that just say penis beads have come over.
You couldn't have waited until
Love
after
their
one of
brains.
the other hats. You sandwiched me with Gateway Little Smiles.
Learn your hat sponsored by?
Yes, Golden Oak Lending.
With these two conversations.
For a free mortgage checkup, you can go to goldenoaklending.com. Find out how much money you can save with a simple phone call as well. 314-567-GOLD.
Thank you, Golden Oak Lending. And, of course, thank you to Little Smiles.
What's that smell? It's the smell of selling out.
Rafe?
By State Fire Protection. A full-service fire sprinkler contract offering design, fabrication, installation, and service for your fire sprinkler systems. www.bystatefire.com. 636-946-0011. Above and beyond since 1981.
Thank you. By State Fire Protection. Yes.
Did you say that he's not allowed to laugh? Apparently, in the conversation, it was agreed that he would not laugh.
Yeah, you can't laugh
This
at
isn't
that.
a silly thing.
This isn't a joking matter. This is benefit.
Somebody better, if you do it, somebody better roll tape.
Okay.
Or else it does not count.
What if it opens the floodgates?
You got to give us a sign.
Are
There's
you
some
not
questions
going?
people have had.
Oh, yeah, like some
No, I'm
salesperson's
going.
going to be like,
I have a hard out at a
"Excuse me."
certain time.
Okay.
What? Why are you laughing?
You said
I don't
hard
know,
out.
Why are you looking at me?
Hard out is strange.
Perfect timing.
Nobody has a hard out.
I have a recording session. I have to.
Oh, it's
On the ones and twos.
playing a little bass, bro?
Yes.
No way, I didn't know.
So I have a hard out. Yes, Learn.
Super cool.
I'm sorry.
I
you
also have a hard
didn't
out.
get my schedule.
Getting my hair done later. I also have a hard
Scotty
out.
D's
time's
got to
your
lay
hard
down
out?
that
I don't
bass
know. I
line,
need
brother.
to look at my books.
Slap that bass button.
Scott, your hat sponsored by?
Big River Sod Farms and Installation. Family owned and operated for 4 generations. From now to the end of the year is a great time for sod. Cool temperatures means low maintenance. Find us at Big River Sod's Farms or BigRiverSodFarms.com.
Thank you. That's where I'm going for my fescue.
Heck yeah.
Big Riverside.
Yeah,
And my head sponsored by the Black Cat Dent Company. At Black Cat Dent Company, they bring your vehicle back to life with expert paintless dent repair, complete interior and exterior detailing, and durable ceramic coatings that protect and shine long after the season's over. Black Cat Dent Co. Restoring what others can't. Hit them up online, blackcatdentco.com. And thanks to all those companies for their donations to
It's a cool hat.
Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. Yeah, pretty good, right?
It's a good-looking hat, yeah.
I've been
They
lucky.
all are good-looking hats, but that one specifically,
Oh, thanks,
I noticed when you put it on this week. I was like, pretty cool hat.
Pretty cool hat. Hey, also, if you want to support Cardinal Glennon, go to any Together Credit Union location, pick up a Hollow Weirdo sticker for just $1. All proceeds benefit Cardinal Glennon. And Friday, starting at 10 a.m., the Rizz Show billboard will be outside this radio station. Come on down, sign the billboard. Throw a couple bucks down for a donation, all for a good cause. Somebody said the billboard got ripped. Somebody ripped the billboard.
They smoked him out?
Really?
There's a couple little tears in it, but you can't see it. It's all good.
Well, it's not a question of can you see it. It's when that thing goes up on the highway.
No, it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
As of now.
How'd it get ripped?
Not handling it with care, apparently.
Are you kidding me?
I hope it's right down my face.
Is this a listener not handling with care
No,
or
it's our promotions
transportation?
people, who we love dearly. But it ripped, and hopefully
Whose face ripped?
that's up there on a sign. I mean, it says wind, so they need to give it to the billboard people to see if it'll be okay. My God, of course. Hey, who's thinking about Christmas already?
Me?
My mother asked the kids for their Christmas lists
Nice.
already.
She's a busy lady.
I'm going shopping,
I'm getting the discount.
and my kids just want cash.
So
That's all they
silly.
want. They want cash.
I had this conversation the other night with my husband. I said, "Are we getting the nieces and nephews just money? They don't care about what we get them."
I mean, I have a 16-year-old who drives and a 14-year-old. I mean, what do they want?
Right.
They don't want toys.
It's like opening stuff is so much fun.
I know, and I understand. But if you've got a kid who's a fan of the super popular, the K-pop Demon Hunters, so if they want some of those toys for Christmas, you might want to start thinking about a plan B. So this reminds me of when Star Wars first came out. When Star Wars first came out in the 70s, it was so popular that Kenner, the brand that made all the Star Wars figures, for that Christmas, that first Christmas, they gave out IOUs.
Wow. You could buy an IOU.
Yeah, you could buy an IOU from Kenner, and once the production starts up,
Which is weird to think about, but it's not, because that's just a pre-order. That's a pre-order.
yeah.
You're buying a receipt.
But the highly anticipated new toy line based on this K-pop Demon Hunter series will not be making it to store shelves in time for the holidays. It's a classic case of a show being a victim of its own success. So basically, the show blew up way faster than anyone, including the toy manufacturers, expected. And the toy production is a long process. Decisions on how many toys to make are often locked in months or even a year in advance based on how popular the show is predicted to be. So when this K-pop Demon Hunters went from a cool, niche series to a global phenomenon, the toy companies were caught completely flat-footed.
But that's... I guess it was
Makes
the
sense.
summertime whenever it kind of hit big, huh?
There's simply no way for them to suddenly ramp up production and get millions of toys shipped from factories across the world to your local Target or Walmart in time for the December rush.
How long do they say that takes?
It takes sometimes a year.
Well, Santa does it in a night, so explain that.
Yeah. Good point, Lauren.
And the elves can't keep up.
I will say
Tiny
for
hands.
Halloween, that's going to be a big one as characters from that, because when I did the costume contest, there's a lot of K-pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Demon Hunters up there.
Yeah, but if you're looking for the toys for Christmas, yeah, and listen, you might get lucky and find a couple things that were part of an initial small release, but most store shelves will be empty.
My son usually knows what's happening with entertainment and all that. And I said, hey, man, what you know about this K-pop Demon Hunters thing? You like that? And he goes, that's not for me.
Yeah,
It's a younger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I
It's
didn't
like
know.
kids through early teen.
Because he's like, he knows his anime stuff and all that. And I know it's not the same. But, I just asked him, he goes, no, man, that's not built for me. I don't know nothing about that.
I have nieces that are in the right age range for this. And so on our vacation back in August, we watched this movie, and surprisingly, incredibly well done.
It's a movie? Oh, I thought it was...
I thought it was a series, right? Is it a
Maybe
series?
it's a series
Or
and
maybe
then a
it's a
movie.
series and a movie. I don't know.
Or maybe it is.
It's everything except for toys.
All I know is be prepared to see them pop up on reseller sites like eBay for, astronomical prices. But for most people, it's going to be a long wait. And the good news is the toys are coming. So the company is promising a major release wave in the new year. So first couple months of 2026. Hey, listen, if you can't get this, there's another thing that kids may want.
What's that?
Have you guys heard of Catalytic Chris?
No. What's Catalytic Chris?
Oh, well, here's a commercial.
Hottest new
it's a
toy.
Hermit.
From the Real Rig series, it's Catalytic Chris. He loves catalytic converters, and the only thing he loves more, tweaking.
Snatch those converters with a powered Sawzall, then drop them in the recycling bin to stack that cash.
When he's cashed out, it's tweak time. Give him the bag and watch him get wired.
Power tools, converter jack.
Huh. Very specific.
That's a South City Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Move over, Hurricane Chris.
Catalytic
Chris's hair.
And, yeah, it's a figure.
I lost my Sawzall.
Catalytic Chris. Ask Santa for that. Every band needs a gimmick, right? You got to get noticed, don't you? Mm-hmm. There's a billion bands out there.
Yeah, sometimes even no gimmick is a gimmick.
Right.
What's your gimmick in your band?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I like this next band.
Maybe that's why I'm here.
This band that's taken the world by storm. They are a Nashville-based band called Arts Fishing Club. Okay, and they found a pretty brilliantly bizarre way of getting noticed. So their secret is they have a band member whose only job is to grill hot dogs on stage and throw them to the audience while they play.
Oh, it's like in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, the guy that just skanked.
The Boss
Dancing
Tone.
guy, yeah. And then you have NoFX. NoFX used to have a tiki bar, and they had a bartender, and he just came out and just served drinks the entire time.
Well,
on stage.
This band, Arts Fishing Club, they have a guy that grills on stage.
I like that.
Smelly for the front row.
And you know what? The music's not bad either.
Where are we going for dinner, guys? This stage.
I know, Rafe, you've been following this group. Have you heard any of their stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. And if it had not been for the grilling guy, I wouldn't have looked him up.
You do know why this is genius, right? Oh, somebody forgot the fog machine? No big deal. We're smoking meats over here.
Get that oil out.
Here's what they sound like.
Come on and get your home beat thumping. Go ahead, get your phone.
It's like dad rock.
Oh yeah, there's a new world coming, baby.
I like it.
What you made of? 'Cause I own the pretty little singers. I own the pretty
Yeah, so while they're playing, there's a guy in cargo shorts, a tucked in collared, shirt, and he's got tall white tube socks on, and he's grilling. Right there on the stage next to the guitarist.
He's tossing glizzies out into the audience
That's right.
too. He's putting some heat on it, putting some stank on the hot dogs he's throwing.
You feed the front row.
I also feel like finally I can join a band. I finally have I finally have an instrument I can play.
You
The
can do that
grill,
at a Lane
the
Darrow
Weber.
show.
And on the Weber, Rafe Williams.
You're the griller.
Down my hall.
Hell yeah, dude.
Get your grill ready.
On the tubs.
Yeah, these guys now have like a cult
Over here on the
following.
Blackstone.
On the
We got
coals.
Scotty D. Making up fajitas. You got those little spatulas, and you're just like, you're just doing a solo.
you also wanna-
You do the part where the drummer usually does the solo, gets
Yeah.
to show his skills off. You get to just
also
chop
gotta
up
be-
some fajita meat
You
on
also
the
got to be careful
Blackstone.
throwing hot meat into the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
This
This
is
is a lawsuit
It
experience.
sounds like a band that's only playing the. Well, maybe they'll graduate to the festival circuit, but they're playing the county fairs and all that kind of stuff because
It looked like
can't
a
do this
festival. It looked like a festival side stage they were tossing these dogs
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're on a foreman, you can't do this inside. What's he going to air fry inside?
And on the air fryer.
You know what I'm saying? Like what happens when I want him to open up for me at the pageant? Pageant's going to go, you can't even bring that in here. Get out of here. Open
Yeah,
flame.
this seems to be an outdoor kind of thing. Yeah.
Right.
Pyro. Can't figure out a grill.
Pyro, you get licenses and all sorts of stuff for that.
Yeah, but if they use propane.
License to
Propane?
grill.
Clean burning.
It's the smoke.
Propane? I don't know.
It's the smoke. I think they're worried about the smoke.
Dude,
You
if
know,
I
with
could
the-
sling pork steaks during a Lane Narrow show, come on.
Do it at Rizz Show game night.
Rizz Show game night coming up on December 12th.
you had to do it
Just
outside.
randomly.
Let's do
Yeah,
everything
I don't
we
know.
want.
Randomly add a grill to one of the games.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they'll allow it, but we could always ask. All right,
We'll see.
let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we start with this. Soundgarden are rehearsing for their performance next week at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Drummer Matt Cameron revealed who's going to be playing with them. And Rizz, you were right. Jerry Cantrell is going to be joining Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Up there with Taylor Momsen, St. Louis's own, and Mike McCready.
Yeah, the whole Seattle thing.
Yeah, well, I thought Nancy Wilson too, but it looks like it's just Jerry Cantrell.
Huh.
Because she's from Seattle. So anyway, that is happening November 8th in Los Angeles. And if you forgot, Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, The White Stripes, Salt and Pepper, Warren Zevon, Nicky Hopkins, and Carol Kay are all going in this year. In other Soundgarden news, guitarist Kim Thiel, he announced a memoir called A Screaming Life that's going to be published in May, so that's exciting. All about the career of, forming and becoming Soundgarden. Metallica's Kirk Hammett and Gibson Custom have unveiled their new collab, a limited edition Raven acoustic guitar that's a counterpart to Gibson's world-renowned Hummingbird acoustic, which is a guitar I actually have. I inherited from my dad. It was like one of the first ones, which is crazy.
Dang, that's crazy valuable.
That is very nice.
And so I'm interested to see this. The Raven shares similar silhouette as the Hummingbird, carries a darker aesthetic, and has a spruce top with mahogany back and sides. Limited quantities, 5,000 each at Gibson.com. Can you name the first studio recording by Nirvana that was ever played on the radio?
can.
You can? Because you saw the story earlier?
No, I knew this. This is a Nirvana trivia.
Really? And what is it?
It's Love Buzz.
It's Love Buzz, which was off of Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
And so there is this cover from a 20-year-old song from a Dutch band called Shocking Blue, which I had no idea. It's a cover that was released on the radio, and now it's going on the auction block because there's a 7-inch vinyl test pressing
It
of
is like
Love Buzz.
when Sub Pop was working them.
Yeah. So check this out. So this is up to $8,500 right now. But this is what it sounded like in case you didn't know.
I mean, you have to be like a real Nirvana fan to like know this song, because then this is the album that was before Nevermind.
Right. I like it.
It's a good song.
So this was played on a Seattle radio show in, I guess, 89. And so collector's item, again, $9,000 almost. I imagine it'll go for more than that. But if you want to bid, we'll have the link for you up on the blog. In festival news, My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown are going to be headlining Sonic Temple, which is set for the Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio on May 14th through the 17th. Pretty good lineup. This is the festival I went to in 2023. Do not get the upscale.
This is the one you went VIP, right?
We went VIP, not worth it. Just get the regular festival. Don't splurge unless you want to, be disappointed. But it is a really cool festival. And I always love seeing these announcements because we can kind of get a sense of maybe what our Point Fest for this year is going to be like too. So everybody from Shinedown, Zach Sabbath, Hailstorm, The Offspring, Tool, Godsmack, Megadeth, Saliva, Lamb of God, Anthrax. It's a pretty cool lineup. You should check it out. The season 5 finale of Only Murders in the Building just dropped, and fans now have an update on season 6. The popular mystery comedy show has been renewed for a 6th season on Hulu, which will be set and shot in London.
This is still going. This
I
show.
agree.
Still going, huh? Yeah.
We
loved it, and
I
then
watched
we
the
didn't.
first 2 seasons, and I'm like,
It was great.
kind of lost.
And then it got boring.
So everybody's coming back. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, all returning for season 6. And the connection to London is revealed in the finale once Lester's murderer is brought to justice and a new victim is revealed. So spoiler alert there. Collection. Oh, go ahead.
Can I mention, speaking of TV shows, I told you I haven't been sold on that Glenn Powell guy.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Glenn Powell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't been sold on him. I thought Twisters, he was terrible. He is awesome.
Oh, here we go.
In Chad Powers. Awesome. I'm sold. I like it.
Yeah,
Now,
I watched the first 2 episodes. It's
yeah,
good.
he's great. The show isn't anything too very special. It's basically just Eastbound and Down with less boobs, and it's kind of off that Ted Lasso-y sort of feel. But they're like 27-minute episodes. You're laughing the majority of the time. He's great. It's super funny.
Yeah, they're short episodes.
And I'm watching it with my teenage son who just stumbled in the room and usually is not interested in anything I'm interested in right now. And he started cracking up and he sat down and now we watch it together and it's
the
funny.
show based off that Eli Manning sketch where he, puts on, makeup and prosthetics and he pretends to try out for whatever college football team.
Yeah, he's kind of a has-been former college guy who was going to go to the NFL and then blew it up. And then he got an XFL contract and he blew that up.
Yeah.
And then now he's like putting prosthetics on and he's
trying to get back in the game.
Trying at a Southern Georgia football team, which is really funny. So
yeah,
yes,
it's good.
That is a suggested
It's a good watch.
Where's that on?
I think it's Hulu.
Hulu. A collection of classic TV show costumes just sold at a recent auction. Here's some highlights. So Batman and Robin's costumes worn by Adam West and Burt Ward. Those were from the 1960s Batman. Those went for $575,000. So the original Batman and Robin. Wonder Woman's costume, including the lasso of truth that was worn by Linda Carter, sold for $225,000. 2 of Fonzie's leather jackets that Henry Winkler wore on Happy Days.
All right, so don't tell the price.
Okay.
So these were actually worn. So these are worn Fonzie jackets.
Yes. 2 of them.
Do you get one? Are they sold separately or 2?
They were sold separately because there's 2 different prices for one over the other.
How much one of those?
What was the price of the last one that you said?
The Wonder Woman costume, including the lasso of truth, sold for $225,000.
So a Fonzie jacket.
Yeah.
I'm going to say $125,000
for both or for each?
for each.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
You think more?
No. I say 60.
All right.
I say 50.
50? All right.
I mean, the Wonder Woman thing, think about that. So we're talking about Marvel history, this and that, and the other thing. Wonder Woman's still a brand. It's probably they're going to remake it again in 20 years.
I mean,
DC, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Before your text line blows up, I'll go ahead and say it out loud.
Say it the right way.
All right, put your glasses up.
Say it the right way.
I appreciate
Separate universes. Sell out.
I appreciate.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I appreciate
Thank
the correction. But, Fonz is a one and done, and the people that are interested in that are older.
It's one of the most
fewer.
iconic TV shows of all time.
Plus,
yeah?
Fonzie was in the Laverne and Shirley universe.
How many under 45 are talking about it? Nobody. I'm
I'm talking about I'm under 45.
a smaller universe of interest is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, TV history has
buddy.
an older person would be the one to buy this.
Who has the money?
Who's got the money?
Who's got the
Man,
money?
okay, maybe that's a great
There's
argument
a
too.
whole group of ladies. They were called Winkler Dinklers, and they are still alive, and they are still
horny.
They're buying,
Still horny for the Fonz, baby.
buying
yeah.
jackets to sniff.
Jean Cousineau.
So I said what, 150?
I say 50.
Yeah, you said
Would-
50. Do you have
I'm going to
a
say
guess?
$800,000.
Okay.
$800,000. Maybe
Big.
too much.
What about you, King?
Maybe
I'll
you
go
are going up.
83,000.
Good job, King Scott. 87,500 and also 75,000. So
Oh, 75 and 80, 87?
87, yeah.
All right.
Captain Kirk's Starfleet uniform from
Oh,
Star Trek.
okay,
Okay,
all right.
go.
Okay. Well, there's similar arguments on both sides here, but Star Trek will live far longer than they're not going to redo a Happy Days. They will redo Star Trek as they have.
Captain Kirk.
What do you think?
Starfleet.
Starship Federation.
Stardate.
It's Starfleet.
October 27th, 2025.
Is this from the movies or from the original TV
From
series?
the show, dude, I guess.
Really?
I'm assuming.
Did it come with a badge?
This is TV.
Is that the
Okay,
little-
from
what
the
size
TV
was it?
series.
Okay,
My favorite episode is Trouble with Tribbles.
no, you didn't like the triples. Show me $175,000.
I'm going to say 200,000.
Okay, Rafe.
Trekkies are
Insane.
they're their own thing.
And they're probably rich.
Right? This
like
is it?
Star Wars people. That's one of them, yes.
Every
I will say,
adult Trekkie I know.
given the role she's got, Captain, I'm going to say 400,000.
Whoa.
All right, King.
Wow. I was going to say, I'm still sticking with it. 375,000.
Y'all are
Oh.
insane. $62,000.
Oh,
I'll tell you
man.
what, that seems like a bargain. I'll be honest
Okay.
with you.
Yeah, I
What
thought
a
that'd be worth
bargain.
a lot
All right.
more.
There's
Last
something
one.
on the sleeve. Something.
Something on the sleeves.
Is it dry clean only?
Listen, this is a big deal. Herman Munster's costume. Fred Gwynn
Head and
from
all.
the Monsters. This is the costume.
The Munsters?
The Munsters.
The costume part of it was the prosthetic head.
Sure. I don't know what. Listen,
Worn
I don't
by
have an
Fred-
itemized
Fred
report.
Gwynn?
Sorry.
Fred Gwynn.
This thing,
Herman.
like the square head,
That's just his head, dude. That wasn't a
No,
costume.
No,
the
his
suit.
the suit, but it doesn't
the
come with
boots.
the.
Well, I
with
believe
the
you've been going
hairline
down
and-
in price on everything, so I'm going to say 50,000.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess I'll say 40.
Okay. Moon. Rafe?
I'm going to say $27.
Great.
Yeah.
King?
I mean, this is probably one of the most sought after pieces of Hollywood history, so I'm going to go 18,000.
Okay.
I feel like Rob.
Congratulations to Moon. $37,500.
I feel like Rob.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Remember he did that?
Kirk
I almost said
Hammett.
Rob
Remember he
Thomas.
did that? No, Rob Zombie did that remake.
Oh, yeah, the movie.
The movie did
with
not
his
do
wife.
well.
No, it did not. Well, it was in color.
They redid a.
37 grand. I bet you,
They
Rob.
brought it back as a series a while, like when we were kids too. There was like
Oh,
a
yes.
season
Was
of the
there?
Munsters.
Yeah.
Let's see who the
Dude,
stars
I met
were.
Eddie Munster a couple months ago at a Blues game. Chris Kerber introduced me to Eddie Munster.
Yeah, that was like January. It was almost a
Weird.
year ago.
Random. I go up to the broadcast booth and Chris is like, hey, you want to meet Butch Patrick? I go, Eddie Munster?
What'd you say to him?
I said, hell yeah, I want to meet Eddie Munster.
Wasn't there a dog too there?
No, it was just him. It was
Oh.
strange. And my son was there with a buddy.
Oh.
And I go, dude, this is Eddie Munster. And they go, who?
These kids today don't know,
I know.
culture,
They
dude.
don't know anything.
Hey, George Clooney and Cindy Crawford's husband, Randy Gerber, they sold their Casamigos tequila brand for $1 billion. And now they're launching a non-alcoholic beer. So that's very exciting.
Sellouts.
Non-proof brew with Meldman in March. And so if you are a non-boozy type of aficionado, you love George Clooney and Cindy Crawford, then you might want to be on the lookout for that.
Well, now they got us all drunk.
What's
Now
it called?
And they want to sober us up.
Back on the wagon.
What's it called?
I didn't see a name. Like, I don't think they've released it yet. So I guess it's all coming out in March.
Casamigos, N.A.
Yes. And I love that Casamigos came because these two rich families would vacation next to each other in Mexico. And then that's when Randy and George decided, you know what? We're Casamigos because our mansions are next to each other. And so let's start a tequila brand. And it's damn delicious, too.
Let's
It
make
is
$1
good.
billion.
It is good tequila.
I looked it up.
Go.
Sorry to go backwards.
okay.
Jerry O'Connell as Herman Munster.
I need to
This
see a
was the
photo.
2012 reboot that did not get picked up for series. Portia de Rossi was Lily.
Love it. Ellen's wife.
Charity Wakefield, who I do not know, Mason Cook, and Eddie Izzard was the grandpa. They had
Cute.
Eddie Izzard
Eddie Izzard. Huh.
playing grandpa. I remember.
Did he have
it was,
controversy?
it was called Mockingbird
No,
Lane.
he's like he dresses in drag a lot.
Okay. That's cool. What was it called? Mockingbird Lane?
Mockingbird Lane, NBC.
Yeah, I heard of that.
2020.
They had a pilot and one Halloween special and did not get picked up for series.
Are there any pictures?
Jerry
There are
O'Connell as Herman Munster.
Yep. I was like, I vaguely remember it. Them trying to reboot it like not that long ago, but you know.
Is he still married to Rebecca Romaine
Yes.
Stamos?
Yeah, happily.
O'Connell?
From what
Just
they
keep racking them up, Bex. Imagine you're getting married in a shire in New Zealand, and Elijah Wood just randomly shows up to crash your little Hobbit wedding. That's exactly what happened in New Zealand. So there was a couple, and they were getting married in front of the Hobbit homes in New Zealand, I guess where Lord of the Rings took place. And I think you can like rent those out, or I don't know. I've seen some things online. Well, the Fellowship of the Ring, that they began shooting there 26 years ago. And all of a sudden, in the middle of this ceremony of nerds, which I love, Frodo Baggins just comes walking up all
I think
Elijah Wooded
Elijah Wood
out.
actually lives in the Hobbit house.
I hope he does. That is how I would like to think of him.
Like he actually lives in the Shire.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like he was there?
He was there.
He was there. He wanted to go back to where they originally filmed. Like he was just hanging out in New Zealand. He's like, hey, let's go check out where we filmed
You are
Lord of the Rings.
kidding
I'm
me.
not. He's dressed in plain
That's
clothes.
the coolest thing I've ever
I
heard.
agree. Because you know these people that got married are diehard Lord of the Rings
Holy
fans.
crud.
And he walks
He's
up
there.
and you could hear the bride and groom like freaking out.
course.
And he took a photo with them. Very cool. I absolutely love it. So
I mean,
Good
it's
on
one of the
him.
most remote corners of the earth. So you went all this way, then traveled all that way after you landed in Auckland or Christchurch or wherever the heck is close to. And then you get there and Frodo is there.
Frodo
there.
is there.
Come on,
and he
man.
takes a photo and he's sweet. That's the best.
coolest.
Congratulations to Chris Evans and his wife, actress Alba Baptista. They welcomed their first child, a daughter named Alma Grace Baptista Evans. She was born October 24th in Massachusetts. This is their first child, so congratulations
Congrats.
to him. Sydney Sweeney has addressed rumors that she's the next Bond girl. Would make sense. She told Variety, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know all the Bond rumors, but I've always been a huge fan of the franchise, and I'm excited and curious to see what they do with it. She also added, I think I'd have more fun as James Bond. So we'll see what happens. And finally, some iconic TV show costumes sold at auction for big amounts. We talked about that earlier. But now let's go to movies. The Scream Queen, right? Ranker.com, they asked its fans, who is the ultimate Scream Queen as far as movies go?
They've got to say
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
She
Curtis
is the number
hottest.
one.
She's the hottest.
She is number one.
What about Neve Campbell?
She is number two.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
She
one.
was in The Craft, Scream, The Dark. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
So,
Jennifer Love Hewitt
yes.
from.
I Know What You Did Last
I
Summer.
I Know What You
last
Did
summer.
Last Summer. She did not make the top 10.
Oh,
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar's number 6. Buffy, Scream 2. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The
Does
Grudge.
Elvira count on this?
Elvira does not count on this, but she should be on there.
okay.
You're missing a couple-
Janet Leigh,
Janet Leigh from
Psycho.
Psycho. Yes, she is the number 3rd Scream Queen on
3rd.
here.
What about Heather Langenkamp?
She's number 4 from Nightmare on Elm Street. Also Hellraiser.
Nancy.
I know this sounds ridiculous, but I don't
She
remember
was
what-
in all of them, right?
Yes.
I did being showing absolute fear and being scared on film is far harder than you think it is. It really is hard.
And to be believable.
Yeah, so like I know this is like a silly, kind of just like a fun list, but like this stuff is like
Big work.
if you're hearing a name who has done this in like 4 different films, that's pretty actually impressive.
Who else would there
Missing
be?
kind of a newer one that has been added. She's number 10 on this list.
Oh,
Jenna Ortega.
yes, from the- whatever they're
Wednesday.
called.
She's number 10.
From Wednesday,
She's
and
also
Maxine,
in
right?
the Scream franchise, Studio 666, The Babysitter Killer Queen. Sigourney Weaver's number 9
Alien. Okay.
from Alien. Sarah Paulson was in American Horror Story, all these episodes. Vera Farmiga. She
Yes.
is in The Conjuring. She's excellent. And then your number 5 on here is Linda Blair from The
The
Exorcist.
Exorcist, yes.
And that is your crap.
Dana Barrett. What's her name again?
Sigourney Weaver.
Is she not like the quintessential like mature beauty? Like when you're a kid and you saw her, you're like, no. And then as you got older, you go, oh,
Yeah, all right, I get it.
hey,
Yeah.
look at Dana Barrett.
Sure.
I feel like this Lauren Lavera, I think is her name, she's the Terrifier. One or two more of those, and she's going to crack.
She's gonna be on the list.
'cause she is the protagonist, if there is one, in those movies.
Hey, why did Sigourney Weaver get it for Alien? She was a badass. Did she ever like scream?
There was some screaming.
Was there? Okay,
Yeah.
I need to watch those movies again. Your celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Christopher Wallace. Anybody know who that is?
Christopher
Yeah.
Wallace?
Biggie
That's
Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
That is the son of Notorious B.I.G.
Oh.
He's 29.
He's a junior.
Yeah. Tove Lo, Habits singer, is 38. Italia Ricci, Emily on Designated Survivor, is 39. John Abrahams, Robert De Niro's reefer-smoking son Denny in Meet the Parents, is 48. Gabrielle Union is 53. Winona Ryder is 54. And here's what I found interesting. In all the lists that have the birthdays, it says Winona Ryder. You know her as Joyce from Stranger Things.
And other things.
And a couple other things.
And other
A
things.
million
But
other things.
that's the world we're living in. She's 54. Randy Jackson
Randy.
is 64. Dan Castellaneta, that's Homer on The Simpsons. He also does the voices of Grandpa, Barney Gumble,
Principal Skinner.
Krusty the Clown, Groundskeeper Willie, Mayor Quimby, and Hans Moleman. Does he do the principal as well?
I don't know. I thought he did.
Maybe he does. He wasn't on this list. He's 68. Kate Jackson, Sabrina on Charlie's Angels, is 77. And Richard Dreyfuss, known around the world as one of the nicest guys.
Nope. Nope.
He's Hoopa.
Nope.
Hoopa from Jaws. He's 78 years old. I met him at an airport, and he
is very grumpy.
He lived up to it.
Yeah.
He was fine.
All right, today's porno birthday, which being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Lucky Star. And today's birthday girl has been in 196 fine films, including 69 Jump Street, Asian Booty 2, Scott's favorite, The Asian Mouth Club.
It's
What
awesome.
is that about? Black Kong Dong 11, The Black Tie Affair, but it's THAI, The Black Tie Affair, Naughty Asian Housewives 3, Moon's favorite, Wet Food 3,
Oh, yeah.
and who could forget a role? In 2014's It's Not Scary, Just Hairy. Lucky Star is 53 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right.
Can I make one comment
Yes,
real quick?
please.
Hey, somebody on the texter mentioned, did you say anything about Jurassic Park? And that Scream Queen thing?
No, I did not.
that girl from Jurassic Park 1.
Laura Dern.
No,
Oh,
no,
the
no,
girl.
not the woman. The
Oh, the
girl.
kid.
The
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
T-Rex.
She is one of the most believable, terrified screamers in that movie and deserved so much. I mean, there was like 3 or 4 different moments
This
where she's
list is
running from
cock
that.
The Jello.
She's running from that T-Rex. Yeah, dude, she was so good.
Yeah,
and does
she
she
was.
still act?
I don't think so. I saw her recently. Like they did some sort of like
Where are
Comic-Con.
they now?
Yeah, and like the 2 kids.
Yeah, like
from
what a
Jurassic
talent,
Park.
dude. Watch that again and tell me that those kids weren't cast
Yeah, she's
perfectly.
great.
All right, let's get to the phrase that pays here. So every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, we will drop a keyword. 9 code words total per day that will form one mystery phrase created by a member of the Rizz Show. So yesterday was a Rafe Williams phrase that pays. So catch a couple words during the day. You can enter each one on the Point mobile app or at 1057thepoint.com for your chance at $1,000. Each hour is a new chance to get entered to win up to 9 times per day. But if you play along all day and you collect all 9 keywords, well, call now if you got it.
The phrase that pays.
The phrase that pays.
More money. More money. Searching for the phrase that pays.
It's time to tell us the Rizz Show's phrase that pays.
Yeah, the phrase that pays. All right, so 9 words from yesterday. If you are the first person with the correct phrase that pays, I'll give you $250. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. All right, the phone's lit up. Let's go to Brian in St. Louis. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
All right, Brian, do you have yesterday's phrase that pays?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
I hurt my back trying to change my socks.
I hurt my back trying to change my socks. Yes, that is correct.
Very well.
Rafe's phrase that pays. Congratulations, Brian.
And the true thing that happened to me.
You are now $250 richer.
Sellouts.
I hurt my back trying to change my socks.
Congratulations, Brian. Welcome to the corporate machine, dude.
All right, today it is a learn phrase. So the first word for the 9-word learn phrase will be released at 9 a.m.
I
this
can't
morning.
wait because I don't have it in front of me.
Do you want to take a
Yeah,
look?
I would like to
take a look at the sheet.
Oh, let's take a look at the sheet. Today's the 29th.
Today is the 29th, and today is your phrase that pays.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a good one.
that's you.
That's really nice.
That's you. All right, first word will drop at 9 o'clock. Make sure you're listening. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with some of your emails. All right, today is Wednesday, October 29th. What are we celebrating today? Let's take a look at the interesting holidays we're celebrating today. All right, today is it is International Internet Day. So this day marks the anniversary of the very first message sent between 2 computers back in 1969.
Can I guess?
Good.
One a cyber?
Now, cat videos.
Ah, darn it. Okay.
No, it's a day to appreciate how this incredible invention has connected the world, changed how we work and play, and given us access to endless information. Speaking of cats, it is National Cat Day.
Yes.
Not Black Cat Day, but Cat Day.
Shout out to my cats, Clover, Willow, Mr. Gray, and New Clementine, who's been sleazing around.
It's crazy. I had an allergy appointment yesterday, which I was very unprepared for. It was like 3 hours long. I did not know it was going to be like that. And they did the thing where they shoot you full of...
On your back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you lay there for 30 minutes and they're like, whoa, you're allergic. And like, I'd had it before, but it said allergic to dogs, which I've never been allergic to animals,
right?
But not cats. And it was always, so when Bo kicks it, I might become a cat person. I don't know what's going on.
Come take Mr. Gray.
But sometimes I'm also in that vein. I'm like, I've had this test before, and I was not allergic to any animals. And I was allergic to pretty much the earth. Yesterday is what I found out.
Oh,
he's like,
everything.
Every tree. I go.
Grass.
He goes, I go, what am I allergic to? He goes, mold, pollen, dust, trees,
dogs.
And I go,
Cockroach.
oh, you mean the earth? I'm allergic to the planet I live on. But I've gotten this before and didn't have those kind of reactions. So I'm like, one of those doctors was wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Hopefully yesterday's doctor was wrong.
Do I need to go to a witch doctor? Has the time come where doctors are just guessing? I don't know.
Well, you know,
what's going on.
tomorrow we have a tarot card reader.
Yeah.
Tarot
Maggie.
card reader coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I should ask about
ask
my
her.
allergies. I'll tell you
Also,
what,
just
I'll probably
increase
get
your
a better-
testosterone. That'll help.
Really?
Today is a National Hermit Day.
Oh, good.
So after all that, online socializing and cat petting, you might need a break. So National Hermit Day gives you the official permission to cancel your plans, ignore your phone, and just enjoy some quiet time alone.
I just found out on National Cat Day, my friend just lost his cat this morning. And you know who it was?
Who?
His name was Ringo. He was Mr. Jinxie's son from
Meet
the Parents.
Meet the Parents movies, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. R.I.P., but...
he was pretty much a clone. But yeah, passed away, 14 years old.
Does anybody know an actual hermit? Like an actual...
can I just say this? And he's dead now, and I believe he died last year. He was a legend over in Monroe County in Columbia, Illinois. We called him the Mole Man. And he lived out on a back road, and he had a really cool Hummer. And I think he died of old age, hopefully. In his
And just
sleep.
was by himself?
Yeah, he seemed to be by himself. He lived in like an old, like a bunker that had like a train on top of it, like a train car.
Did you say he had a Hummer?
Yeah.
A hermit with a Hummer.
Hermit with a Hummer. He had like one of those Desert Storm type of Hummers, I believe.
Like old school, not like an H2.
But he had one of those too. He had like a newer one eventually. So I don't know what his deal was. I never knew him personally, but my best friend lived on that road. So every time I'd pick her up for school, we would shout lovingly, "Mole Man," because we loved him. But if you got a glimpse of him, you were excited because he was just not around.
And he was real.
Yeah.
He was a real hermit.
Does it count if they went to college, graduated, moved home, and then their family moved out to a farm and they've never got a job or anything, and they're with their family still, but they're completely outside of the world. They don't go to town or anything like that. Does that count?
Doesn't work, doesn't do nothing, just survives out the land?
Yeah, and their parents help provide for them.
Help provide. Oh, so this is
no, I don't think a hermit accepts help.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not a beneficiary, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a hermit is just out on his own. Or her own. Mm-hmm. Does a hermit accept help? No, I don't think so.
No, that's the whole point, is that they just...
It's solitude.
They're out there on their own. Mm-hmm. On their own.
On their own. With no help. Yeah, you're talking about just a mooch.
Yeah, there's a thin line.
Yeah,
Good guy.
You know a mooch. It's National Oatmeal Day. It's World Psoriasis Day and World Stroke Day.
Which one?
I mean, the real focusing awareness on prevention and treatment of strokes.
Oh.
Ensuring better care and support for survivors. So
There's a stroke acronym out there.
it's fast.
It's FAST. So face drooping. One side of the face is drooping or feeling numb. A, arm weakness. One arm may feel weak. S, speech difficulty. You might be slurring or garbled. T, time to call 911.
Yeah.
Fast.
Fast. So now you know. And knowing those signs can help you save a life one day. All right, that's what we're celebrating today. Moon, if you would please get to some of our emails, rizzo1057thepoint.com, or even through our Point mobile app, or even through the Sure text line.
Heck yeah. Emails are brought to you by Glenn Brothers Garage Door. Garage door giving you trouble? Call Glenn Brothers Garage at 618-900-4239 or glennbrothers.com. I'm going to start here. Good morning. My name is Logan, and I'm an employee of Roxy's Food Truck. And I saw him down at 9 Mile Garden on Saturday. And we love Roxy's. You know, they were doing the, first of all, incredible burgers, but they were also giving the hot sauce. So thanks for some hot sauce.
Is that the stuff you gave me?
Yes.
Oh, that's that ghost pepper stuff?
It's the Reaper Madness, Reaper's Revenge or something.
Man, all right,
boy.
so Moon gave me a bottle of that hot sauce. I don't know if I'm eating that, man. I mean,
no,
it's too hot.
They make good stuff, though. It does taste good. Just go light on it.
Why do I want to hurt myself?
Well, then give it back.
I'll try it.
I talked with Moon about this proposition. My father, Joseph James Fuchs, worked at TG in Perryville for over 20 years, and I guarantee he listened to the show every single minute. He unfortunately passed away in a car accident last Tuesday, and I think it would mean everything to his friends if he heard his name on the radio. Just a little shout-out to make sure that he knows that all his friends are still listening and laughing. Thank you, Logan. Well, Logan, we don't do shout-outs.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, very sorry.
No, super sorry for your loss, brother. We talked about it. He's such a good kid. This dude is like on it. He's driving all over the place, working, and he's about to finish up his bachelor's and then head off to a master's in like chemical engineering,
And he's
something genius. This kid
driving around a food truck?
This kid is on it. He was working for Roxy's.
Oh.
Yeah, super cool kid, man. Just wanted to shout out to him and his family and his dad. They're
When he said Roxy's, I thought, wow, the strip club now has a
no.
strip club on wheels.
Why not?
Nobody else thought that, Roxy's?
Oh.
Well, fine.
No, man.
Fine.
When's the last time y'all went to a strip club? I asked my husband this over the weekend.
We had a gig.
You know, normal
remember we had a
married
gig
people
at one?
conversations.
Yeah.
Not you and I. It was after
Not
that.
in any way a trap.
It was after that.
Okay.
Was Country Rock?
I don't know. I mean,
We were all together.
Well, they came to a Rizz Show live event.
oh, no. You know, we did something at Pops, and then you and a couple folks went to the place next to it. Not Country Rock, but the other one.
Diamond.
Strip club came to us at Rizz Show Live at Pops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Then we had a gig there. It's been a couple years.
Yeah. 2018 for me. Down in New Orleans. Bachelorette trip.
Was it fun?
It was.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, they got their place in society.
They do. It's fun going in as a group of chicks.
Now, was this like a Thunder Down Under situation or,
No, this was
or a
this
lady
is
strip
women.
club?
This was a
Nice.
lady.
Hey,
Nice.
ladies.
Lame.
Nice.
And the ladies love it when the ladies come in.
No, Scott went, yuck.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Thunder Down Under, baby.
Yuck.
That's where it's fun, hanging out with...
Those are fun too.
Next.
Food news. Hey, Rizz Show. Team Rizz member 1625. Ever since Rizz mentioned his apron and how he talks all about his meatballs, I never have heard a recipe. You ever going to share?
I don't have a great meatball recipe, honestly.
What do you mean?
I do not have a good meatball recipe.
Your
greatest-
mom's the one with the recipe?
The
And my
greatest-
brother, too.
The greatest meatballs we had in a long time was at Tailgate at Arrowhead, and it turns out his secret was turkey.
To merge these two emails, last time I was at a strip club was in Detroit, a place called the Coliseum, and we went because one of the guys on my improv team had heard they had the best lobster in town.
Great.
And he was like,
Dude,
I
sometime-
want to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
lobster at the strip club. I heard it's amazing. And we all piled in the van and went to and it was a huge, I mean, this thing looked like, it was like the Las Vegas of strip clubs.
There's
Like, it
probably
was
some
crazy.
place in Atlanta that has great
Atlanta's
chicken
like the
wings.
strip club capital of the
So it's like
world.
a strip club, and they have great chicken wings.
Isn't that the old, like, where they have the old ladies dance or something?
I don't know. It's famous.
What does it smell like? I mean, all the strip clubs I've gone to, they've never had food. So I can't imagine smelling like delicious wings and like the
don't know.
remnants of a burger.
They had steak
And
and,
then there's a
lobster
woman
at this
there.
one. Yeah.
That's wild.
Gentleman's lunch.
A gentleman's lunch. Surf and turf.
I'll tell you,
Whoa.
Don't get the crabs.
that place Pantera used to own. Well,
Watch out for the clams.
Oh,
I was
you guys
down
are
there.
old.
We were down there with Vinnie Paul. I don't remember if Scott was there or not, but like the band and crew, we were hanging with Vinnie Paul, and that place is a bring your own beer, and it ain't got no food in there, but it smells like food.
Yeah. No, I
What does
was
that
there.
mean?
It is just it's its own scene.
It's a
Yeah,
buffet.
I was there, Moon, because you said we're going to a dance club. So I was like, sweet.
Oh
We're
yeah,
going clubbing tonight. It's
And
going to
we-
be awesome. And it was about 40 minutes from the hotel.
He had to
So
say
we're on the way
75
there.
Hail Marys after.
And then I found out
We were going
Where
to
you were
Pantera
going?
strip club.
He actually
we were
saved
going, and I'm
3
like,
of the dancers.
oh.
We had to go. It's a famous place, and Vinny was there, and we were invited.
Yeah, he did
Some-
the handshake where a couple guys went through. He shook my hand, barely touched it. It was like, you can't sit here at my table.
Some of the clubs on the East Coast, at least, they were juice bars, so they didn't serve alcohol. And if they served alcohol, they weren't allowed to be
Naked.
naked.
Oh yeah, it was Red Bull. That's how it is in Arizona.
So
That's how it
you-
is in
you bring
Missouri,
your
too,
own.
isn't it?
Yeah. There's a place I've talked about it before in Poplar Bluff called Call of the Wild. And it's built on the Arkansas-Missouri border. Literally, the building straddles the border. And you can go in one side, and it's the only strip club I've ever been to. You pay like $20, and you get a red Solo cup, and it's unlimited draft beer.
No way.
So that's a high-class place. $20, drink all you can, and there's some guys taking advantage. And it was rough, dude. It was a fun time, but a rough time.
How did we get here, by the way? What was this email about? Oh, my meatball recipe.
Your
I don't have a good meatball recipe, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, that's upsetting.
The other side of the building, though,
still
is open
experimenting.
until 4 a.m. because it has a different liquor license. So you had to walk out and in another door for 2 more hours of partying. It's a very strange place.
Hey, I do want to shout out, by the way. I went to Chuck's Hot Chicken yesterday.
Fantastic.
Good meatballs.
That's
Yeah.
the one that has like the older looking website, the older looking menu. right? It doesn't look like the franchises as much.
'Cause
Like the
it's a
Dave's.
local.
Yeah, like the Dave's is
Not Dave's.
Yeah.
Not Dave's Hot Chicken. Chuck's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, they
And
have 4 locations, I think.
Yeah, one in Maryland Heights. We went to the one in O'Fallon.
One on Kings Highway.
Yep.
Yeah, people
One in Overland.
courtesy.
people talking big game.
Outstanding.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
So outstanding that
How
you
hot did
texted
you
the
go?
group.
I did.
Yeah.
How hot did you
5
go?
I did a 1 because it was my first time there. I didn't know.
I'm there for the flavor.
I didn't want to go 2 or 3.
Neither.
I wanted to actually taste the food, not taste hurt.
Did they have a thing where you have to sign for 5?
Yeah, they were like 5 or 6. You're on your own there. Like
You have to actually like sign a waiver.
I didn't even ask.
I think there's a sandwich there that they need a signature on.
Way better than Dave's.
I did a couple of them waiver things, and I'm past it. I've decided I'm not signing waivers to eat anything anymore.
That's good,
if,
man.
If it
That's
needs
growth.
a waiver, it's over.
That's good.
Yeah, I like.
That's just a good rule to have.
Yeah, if I got to sign. Well,
I need to sign a waiver. I'm not eating it.
used to be. Yeah, but the waiver used to be a challenge to a young man. You know, you see that you go, oh, well, I guess I got to do that.
Why don't we have to sign waivers for oysters? I feel like that's a wavering type of experience. Like they have the little disclaimer on all the menus, like,
Consuming raw shellfish.
Yeah, which I guess that you were
guess
that's a liability, but
Well, I guess it's an inherent risk eating shellfish as it is. I guess with hot food,
you don't know what to.
you don't know
expect.
the degree of hotness to it. I don't
Right.
know. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm not either.
Ask your sister.
Food lawyer.
She's a lawyer.
I'm calling her.
All right, one more.
Newtown checking in. I do not care about outsiders coming in for Halloween as long as they behave. If you want to come and give kids an awesome Halloween experience, then we are good. Just do not trash our neighborhood, knowing that parking is limited and depending on when you leave,
Be respectful.
it may take a long time to get out. It took my uncle an hour to drive out of this neighborhood last year because of when he decided to leave. It usually takes me about 3 to 5 minutes. Also, the rumor about us sharing everything is not true. Keep up the good work. The now 47-year-old Grape Nuts athlete.
Sharing everything, as in like wives.
That was the rumor.
Was that the? Was
That's
that
for-
what you insinuated yesterday, Rafe?
Yeah.
That's for Winghaven.
I know.
though,
I
right?
just said they like to
Swinghaven.
share things. They took it that way, which I wonder why you would take it that
You
way.
just said that's what you meant.
No. So yesterday we talked about: is it okay to take your kids to other neighborhoods?
Yeah. And
trick or
I
treat.
and I suggested to learn to you got to go through there. I wouldn't do it on Halloween night because it's going to be trafficky.
Right.
But dude, if you want to see a place that goes all out and just decorates like it is the last day on earth, it is so cool what they do.
They're
over in
preparing
town.
for the last day on Earth out there.
Well,
They're prepping.
Sign me up. Every time I go through, I'm tempted to buy a house. Every time.
How long does it take to get to Newtown from here?
Too long.
35 minutes.
Is it 35 minutes?
I'm guessing,
It's
but
too
yeah,
long
that's
for
how.
me.
I feel like from my house it seems that long.
When I mathed it out, that was pretty much the only thing that kept me out of there. Is that it's just a little too far. Just a little.
Maybe 30.
Yeah, because it's like a remote part of St. Charles County, right? It's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
weird.
It's above 370.
It's like a weird area.
There's like one gas station randomly, and then it's
Right.
like boom, it's a little town, a little Stepford.
Yeah, let's see.
Great place
24
to get
minutes
married,
from
though.
here.
That's where the
You
chapel
got
in
married?
Newtown. If you're looking for a place that's like it's like a blank space, but you want it to look like a church.
The last
that's
time I
right.
was up there, remember Chef Will and Rebecca, the first Rockstar Taco was
Yeah, that's right.
up there. So we went there for their opening day. And yeah, it's a cool spot.
From here with no traffic, it's 25 minutes.
25.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's if everything's going your way.
That's not bad. Yeah, but aren't the times that
It's 18 miles.
the times that we go to work?
Yeah, listen, I know what you're saying.
It's not. I mean, it's not. Although, there's not really much around there though, other than Newtown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's to us. You want to go downtown?
But like, what else do you need? You're living in Newtown.
I mean, it's dope. Listen, if I worked from home, I'd live there.
I love the reputation it's got, by the way, because you mentioned Newtown, all the messages come in. It's a cult.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you're just jealous.
I mean, it's
Go through
cult
there
of people who
and,
like-
and tell me it's not tempting. My kids could kayak to one another's houses.
That's right. And yeah, there is a Grand Poopah Dave, the leader of Newtown, but he's a cool guy.
Right.
And yeah,
I'll tell you what.
does he sleep with all our wives?
Oh.
Yeah, of course he does, like any other township.
right.
I will be fully honest. One of the reasons I like it is because there's good fishing.
No, you can find good fishing anywhere.
outside my back door. I've fished up there a couple times, and I thought, man, wouldn't that be nice if I could just walk home?
Oh, you fished up there without permission? So you poached?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Sad news.
I'll
Learn.
admit it.
Do they have gondolas up there?
Not gondolas.
There needs to be like a new.
There's no hills.
Hold up. Wait, gondola.
No,
Yeah,
like in
a boat.
Venice.
The little boat.
A
It's a
gondola.
boat.
Oh, gondola. Why,
sit on the
why did
dirty
I
one.
think
You
like
You got a ski gondola.
I want a Newtown gondola.
I was like, what he does?
I want that to be my business.
Hey, sad news, by the way, Learn. The mole man passed away in a fire
Oh, in a fire. Oh, that really bums me out. That
at his house.
Yeah, he was like in his 70s. I knew he'd passed away. I just didn't remember how.
Somebody 618 at least. If they, I don't know if
They're probably you're
passed away in a fire. at his
jogging my
place around
memory.
2
Time
Yeah.
out a
years
second,
ago.
man. He had a house and a Hummer, y'all. This is not a hermit. This is a loner.
It was a house, but I feel like it was an underground, like Earth ship, almost like.
I feel like hermits need to, like, they can't have indoor bathrooms.
What?
Yeah, I feel like a hermit.
Okay, fine, man. I don't know. He's living underground. He never
a mole
talked to
man.
him. He's
we
a
just
mole man.
we just posthumously took away the hermit.
Shut-ins can have bathrooms.
Hermits go to the bathroom outside.
Okay, fine. Well, he was
Hermits live
definitely not
outside.
that. He was a distinguished gentleman.
Hermits have to live in a natural lean-to, like a cave or between two rocks on a riverbed.
Well, what was Kaczynski?
Kaczynski, he lived in a shack, so I think
That was hermit.
Hermit. He's definitely a shut-in.
I cannot be able to guess how it is that you acquire food, and then you're a hermit. But this guy went to the grocery store in his Hummer. That ain't no hermit.
Yeah.
Never saw him though, dude. Never saw him.
Hermit.
Mysterious.
You never knew where he was. He was a great mystery in high school for me.
Learn is wrong about the caboose guy in Monroe County with a Hummer. He was not a hermit. He'd be at the Good Times bar in Duplo every Friday.
Damn it! All right, fine.
You can't be barred
You
out.
can't go to the Good Times bar in
dude.
I
Duplo
never
every
saw
Friday.
it happen.
You can't be playing
I
touch
loved him.
tunes as a hermit. Hermits don't do touch tunes, Learn. Everybody knows that.
Shattered.
All right, we'll talk to Chris Kerber after the break. It's 8:33. It's Wednesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have accident, left lane block 55 southbound just past Bates. Also, an accident in right lane block 70 westbound just before 141. Your point forecast, we got rain all day. It's going to end this evening, though, and then we'll be done with the rain for the week, which is lovely. High of 55. Right now it's 53 at the Point Studio.
All right, so yesterday, if you missed it, we had a big announcement. Rizz Show Game Night, a whole new uncensored cluster F of a show. Friday night, December 12th at the pageant. So join us for a night of fun with your fellow weirdos as we play a bunch of games live on stage and uncensored, hosted by Game Show Battle Rooms. You might even get picked out of the crowd to play with us on stage. And you got a shot to score cash and prizes. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. You have to be 21 or older, so don't miss out on game show night. All the details at 1057thepoint.com. Friday night, December 12th at the pageant. If you're a Team Rizz member, check your email for a special early ticket buying opportunity. And it's supported by Trimlight Southeast Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, our buddy, Chris Kerber. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, everybody. How are you today?
Doing well. All right, so listen. Well, it's been, let's call it a character building stretch for the St. Louis Blues, all right? Well,
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
we'll get into that in a second. But you guys are off on Halloween, I know. Are you traveling or are you home?
No, is that Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, no, we're traveling. I think what are we playing? Columbus
on Saturday. I don't know if you're leaving that morning or you're going.
Yeah, no, we'll leave sometime afternoon or evening-ish, and it's been pretty hit or miss. I look back over what my oldest is 20. I think I've probably been home for about half the Halloweens.
Yeah, well, I mean, the kids are older now, but did Christy buy the candy yet?
Oh no, man! No, that we still got till Friday to get that stuff done, right?
I mean, it's
Yeah, you
Wednesday.
think so, but we went a couple days ago, my son and I, and he was looking for a particular candy. Dude,
The stores are cleaned out.
oh my God, it looked like a zombie movie. Like there was nothing but empty boxes.
Slim pickings, man.
the
Don't tell
shell
me
boxes.
that. I haven't gotten mine either.
Yeah, we got to be
Nothing.
close enough though to like Valentine's Day where they got to be putting out like the hearts and stuff like that. So we got to be able to find something.
Oh, I'm not
right?
going to give that Valentine's Day candy on Halloween.
Good luck. You're gonna get the trash, and your house is gonna be marked forever.
It's going to be all.
trash
The
Candyland.
Kerber house is going to be all Necco wafers, and everybody's going to hate you.
Trash.
No, we've always done good. We've got a great cul-de-sac here, and typically, I mean, we put stuff out in the house if people walk up, and normally there's a neighbor will put a fire pit right in the middle of it and just kind of hang out there. So that part's been good. But no, we haven't bought any of the candy and stuff yet. But we got to talk about that tonight. What is today? Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, I got 2 days. We're all right there.
No, yeah, we were at the store yesterday. It is slim pickings, but
They're going to get coconut-covered cashews or something from
oh,
Costco
great!
then.
And your house will be teepeed on Saturday. But this
Yeah,
is
that would be good.
This is one of the most exciting nights, for kids, Halloween. But for parents, it could bring up a couple questions. And the biggest one is, Chris, what time should we actually go trick-or-treating?
You got to wait till it's dark.
Okay, so I need. So is there too early? There's too early for sure, but is there too late?
Yeah, I think it's both. For me, I think it's within the window of because it gets dark early enough. It's dark until say 9 o'clock,
Okay.
9:30.
So you're saying trick-or-treating should only be done between 6 and 9?
Well, no, wait a minute. We got to qualify this because Halloween's on a Friday, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's going to be a lot of driveway bonfires and stuff. So I think you probably could trick-or-treat till about midnight on a Friday.
Get out of
It's on
here
a
at
weekend,
midnight.
right? It's a weekend.
Ain't nobody showing up at my door at midnight. That light's going to be off.
You don't want to hear a really bad joke at 11:30 at night?
No.
Oh, no.
They're going to think of all the houses, a sex offender lives there.
Okay, I tell you what, all right, then go with this rule. You can trick or treat so long as somebody is sitting in the driveway.
As long as the lights are on, right? That's the rule.
Yeah, there you go.
As long as the porch light is on, welcome trick or treaters, welcome. We have candy and we're happy to see you. If the porch light is off, we are not participating. We are out of candy and we are done for the night.
Right. Respect.
It's over.
Respect. Respect the porch
I agree
light.
with that. Yeah.
Now, what if a kid shows up to your house without a costume on? Chris, what do we handle? What do we do in this situation?
Oh, man, I don't care. For whatever, I don't like. That's the little stuff for me. I've never worried about. You just go, that's a pretty cool costume. You're pretty scary looking, and give them some candy anyway.
Right.
What if they're 17
good
years
mask.
old? What if they're 47 years old?
47.
Again, listen, if they're 47 years old, I'm not going to even. Now, I do have questions, and I do like asking people questions, okay?
Okay.
Call the
But if
cops.
they're that old, I'm either going to grab my recorder and start doing an interview that I can then send to you for the next week's show.
Nice.
Or we're going to just give him the candy and then hope he moves on.
Well, happy Halloween, because that 47-year-old is me, and he's got a dangly earring.
Nice costume.
What are you dressed up as? A midlife crisis. All right, here's some candy.
I just showed up in my Corvette.
The question is are you 47 years old? Are you coming around with are you carrying a pillowcase so you can get as much candy as you want?
I'm carrying just a burlap sack to put it over somebody's head, and I don't know.
Hey, do you still inspect the candy for the kids?
Yes,
for the good stuff.
Yeah, on the guise of safety, but it's really me looking for stuff I want.
Yeah, man, I'm just picking through looking for
That's
the
so cool.
goods. Ooh, the goods.
Gotcha.
The kids know there's a tax. Like there's at least a 5 Reese's peanut butter cups tax for
The
living.
dad
But you know what? That inspecting the candy thing that's not like a new thing, or that's not because the world's messed up today or something. I remember my parents doing that when we were young. I mean, now maybe it was the candy tax on them too at the time, but
Learn as my mother in the
that
chat.
thing's been going on a while.
Ask my mother.
Dude, Chris,
I haven't seen her today.
I almost feel like people used to check through the candy more in the 80s than they do now.
I don't know if
I don't
my
think-
mom did.
My mom
my
and dad
parents
never did. They just took what they wanted, but they weren't looking for safety. It was like, give me that Kit Kat,
I don't remember them ever searching through my bag.
No, I do. I remember like we had to like
Oh, yeah, I did too.
drop it in the living room, and they would like my mother would pick through it.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like eating on the way home. You know, I was a lot of
yeah,
time it was
yeah,
just
we
a
were
bunch
too.
of wrappers in my little jack-o'-lantern.
Rafe, did your parents pick through the candy?
My dad, just for the reason he didn't pick through it, he just confiscated it and then locked
So
it
it
up.
was for non-safety.
Yeah, it's for our own good, supposedly, to dole it out. But it disappeared way quicker than us getting our 2 or 3 pieces a day or whatever got doled out to
Well,
us.
and you know what, Chris? I mean, the kids were always in our neighborhood, so I couldn't see anybody in our neighborhood doing anything bad.
Yeah, no, that's a whole nother aspect of it. Now, I do believe this when it comes to Halloween, and I understand the origins of it and why the dates and all that other stuff. But if Thanksgiving or something else, and again, it's slightly different with the origins of the holiday, but I just do think that it should be the last Friday of the month, and Halloween should always be on either a Friday or a Saturday night.
Yeah.
At least the trick-or-treating, the celebration part of it should always be then. That way you're not hosing teachers the next day. Kids and parents can enjoy it. To me, it just seems like a lot more fun of a way to do it. So I wouldn't mind some kind of, overreaching change of it, so you always have it on a Friday or Saturday.
Let's lock it in as the last Friday
You can't
in
do
October.
that. You can't do it. It's because it's Samhain. It's all sorts of it's All Saints Day is November 1st. There's a whole
All Saints Day
thing.
could still be November 1st.
No, I know.
I get that. See, they can keep all. That's why I said I understand the origin of it.
Yeah.
You can keep all that part, but in terms of the celebration of it, the way it's celebrated now, or the way Halloween is, because let's say, do a poll and ask how many people know what All Saints Day is and how all that part works. And what you're going to end up finding out is, I think, the dressing up and all that stuff, people would do it on a weekend anyway.
Well, I hear you.
You do trick or treat, could be the name of it, then Halloween is still the 31st.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll just lock it in the last Friday of October and be done with it. Everybody have a good time. I'll have my light.
And again, maybe it's just a rite of passage to get hyped up on candy at 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday and then go terrorize the teachers the next day.
Oh, my kids have off Friday and Monday. How about that?
Nice.
Friday and Monday.
Good
that
school
works.
district.
Oh, God.
That's great.
All right, Chris, let's talk about...
you're like, why do you have another day off? Go to school.
Listen, Chris, we've all had a bad week at work, but for a pro sports team, it's on public display. So you are a guy that travels with the team, that calls every single play. Can you give everybody a sense of the mood and atmosphere around the team right now during this 5-game losing streak?
Listen, there are times, and there's different teams, obviously, over the years we've been around that have gone through rough patches. I almost wish, and I was saying this the other day, on the air, I wish you almost had the chance to be around the team a little bit like I have, because they tend to calm you down. Like, you're like, they cared, like people, you get the email or the social media responses or people's, like calling and going, how can this happen? How can that happen? Look, the reality of it is it's been a bad start to the season. There's been some positives, but the results haven't been there. And this was a team that was looking forward to getting out of the gate well.
Right.
They put some pressure on themselves to do it, and it hasn't happened. But there is a collective calm to this group that doesn't have me concerned just yet. So that's the good part. You can feel when it starts to get shattered and when it starts to get too heavy where you're like, yeah, this one's going to snowball too far. I don't think they're there yet.
Well, I mean, let's talk about that Saturday game in Detroit. I mean, because that was we left the house and it was 4-0, and everything was clicking. And then by the time we got to Ballpark Village for our Halloween party that night, they lost 6-4.
Well, it's your fault.
So
you shouldn't have left the house.
So for those of us, who haven't been in that situation, can you walk us through what it feels like from the broadcast booth for that? But how does a momentum shift and that a momentum shift?
Honestly, a lot of times you can feel it coming. The truth is, a lot of times you can feel it coming. You'll see things, you're like, oh, this isn't going well. They're backing up off the line. They're getting too many chances. That's going to, you start to feel that, it coming down the hill at you a little bit. So that one was a messed up one. It was such their coach, Todd McClellan, called a timeout on that Saturday night. They had a couple of really good shifts. Sometimes you see a great response after a timeout. Sometimes you don't. Then they started getting the bounces. And guys, this is the wild thing, all right? The save percentage right now for the Blues and the goaltenders is just awful. It's dead last in the league. The goals against it have gone in. That's 4 straight games of allowing 5 or more goals. And it's been a while since I feel like we've seen this one quite like this. At the same time, I'm looking at the goal that was scored last night, and here's a shot that's going to go that's going to go 4 feet wide of the net, hits off of Justin Falk, and flies past Jordan Bennington. You know, the goaltender's tracking the puck like he should. Like, okay, this is going to go wide, and it goes off a player and in the back of the net. You know, we saw that happen with Soderblom and the. I got a good nugget for you on that one, by the way. And it goes in, you know, for the game-winning goal on that Saturday night in Detroit. Like, there's just honestly, I haven't seen a stretch of hockey where I've seen as much bad puck luck at the same time.
But they've also been outscored 26.
You earn it because prior to that goal last night, for example, I was describing to you, there were 2 or 3 chances to clear the puck, and the Blues didn't win enough puck battles to get it out of the zone. And that's where you have to focus on turning this around, not in the crease. You got to focus on the other battles that are allowing some of that bad luck to happen.
They've been outscored 26-14 in the last 5 games. I mean, that's no bueno.
Yeah, no, that's no good. Now here's the thing: you've got one more game here, obviously on Thursday night against Vancouver. They've got a lot of home games coming. Counting last night, 7-10 on home. So by the 15th of November, you're going to have played 11 of your 41 home games already. A quarter of your home season is going to be gone. You can't let this snowball into November. Otherwise, it's just going to be another insurmountable type of run to have to come back like they did last year. And that's just not a likely scenario. So the one thing you know is this. Look, you know, the last couple of years where this has happened, you've had, you know, potential coaching scenarios, things like that, right? They let go of Craig Berube. Then they brought in Drew Bannister. Yep. Then another mess up. They let go of Drew Bannister. Jim Montgomery was available. Guys, here's one thing I know for sure. This coach ain't going anywhere, right? Yep. This is on the guys in the room, you know, and, you know, the question is do you go to the minors? Do you bring up a Stenberg? Do you bring up a Dvorsky potentially with Neighbors or Thomas out? Do you look for something different? Do you leave it for the guys in the room? Those are all the challenges right now that they're facing Doug Armstrong and Alexander Steen from a decision-making standpoint. One train of thought is, bring up a young guy, you know, take somebody out of the lineup, you know, and there's accountability to that. The other thought is, do you bring a young guy up into this situation? And that's a challenge, too. So, you know, they've got themselves right now in a little bit of a hole, but again, I believe in this leadership group. I still fully believe 150% of the goaltending. I don't see that as an issue at all. And, you know, I just think that they've got to just stick together and win more battles and make smarter plays, and I think they'll come around to it.
All right, on a more serious note, during the game in Pittsburgh on Monday, somebody fell out of the stands.
Never saw it.
Oh, so I was asking you, as a broadcaster, did you even know? Like, from your vantage point?
Did not even know that it had happened until I was on the team bus going to the airport. I guess one of the reporters asked Jim Montgomery about it. And I still don't know the scenario or all that. But, no, I mean, shoot, none of us in the booth saw it. A bunch of players, a bunch of people didn't know it happened. I guess he fell from the club level on to the lower level, something like that. But no, never saw it. And the thing of it is never even noticed, the kerfluffle in the stands over it too. So I don't know if it was directly below us because we're so high up, or where exactly it even was.
Well, tomorrow Vancouver comes down. Then Saturday it's off to Columbus, and hopefully we turn things around in the next couple games because we got to get some scoring going. And maybe the pucks will start bouncing our way.
Yeah, you know what? Until that last game, the scoring actually had been going pretty well. I mean, goal scoring wasn't the issue. It was kind of keeping it out of the net. So they'll work on it. Practice will hit today, and then they'll go from there. And, you know, shoot, at that point we see where the chips fall. But, it's, you know, up and down October, and let's hope the calendar turning into November helps turn the page as well.
All right, safe travels this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week on Wednesday.
All right, have an awesome Halloween, everybody.
All right, there he is, the great Chris Kerber, everybody. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do some news. Some Rizz Show news. What do we got for you? Oh, man, if you're a Gmail person, there's been a pretty big data breach. I don't know if you guys heard about this. 183 million passwords were exposed. So we'll give you some details on that.
On Gmail?
Yeah, Gmail. So yesterday was First Responders Day. And I hope yesterday you hugged a first responder. EMS, fire, police, 911 dispatchers, all first responders. Yeah. And of course, there are great first responders out there. I would say 99% of the first responders out there are great. Then, of course, you've got the 1%.
Yeah.
Hopefully less than 1% that are not so good. And that's the subject of our first piece of news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
What?
I just love the things you said.
What do you mean?
Like, first responders are great. But there is one small subsect, and I just love it.
Yesterday being First Responders Day, I wanted to
take them down a notch.
That's why I didn't do the story yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I sat on this, okay?
Very respectful.
Mm-hmm. In respect for First Responders Day, I sat on this one.
You're a good man, Scott Daniel.
Thank you.
You're a good man.
Statues will be erected. So this is out of New Jersey. A police sergeant is facing some pretty serious charges after prosecutors said he decided to run some personal errands instead of responding to urgent 911 calls about a shooting that turned out to be a double murder. So here's what went down. So on the evening of August 1st, this is Franklin Township Police, Sergeant Kevin Bolero. He was on duty when 911 calls started flooding in about gunshots and screaming in a central New Jersey neighborhood. So you'd expect an officer to race to the scene, right? No. Sergeant Bolero did not race to the scene. GPS data and surveillance video shows him driving about 2 miles in the opposite direction. Got to stop at the ATM first.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Was he on a break or?
No, well, it makes sense once you hear where he wound up. As more calls came in from worried neighbors, he eventually starts heading towards the area. No emergency lights, no sirens. When he got near the location of the first caller, he told the dispatcher, I don't hear anything, and then clear the call.
No way.
So prosecutors say GPS data shows he never even went to the location of the other callers. Where'd he go? He went straight to Duke's Pizzeria to get a slice. That's where he went. Where he stayed there for about an hour, just eating lunch.
Well, it's a long wait. Duke's is a very popular place.
4 out of 5 stars on Yelp. I actually looked it up.
I believe you.
How good is this?
I looked it up.
Oh.
4 out of 5
pizza.
stars.
I never questioned your journalistic integrity.
4 out of 5 stars. After that, witnesses say he went to another restaurant for about an hour. And to make matters worse, prosecutors say the sergeant later filed a police report with false statements claiming he was investigating the area during the same time he was actually on his way to the pizzeria. And the very next day, the tragic reality of those 911 calls came to light. The bodies of 2 people were found in a home 600 feet where the first 911 call was made.
Oh, man. Not looking good for you, man.
Yep, now Sergeant Bolero is facing charges of official misconduct and tampering with public records. Yikes.
I'm ignorant in the way of what happened. Like, do cops get a break? Do they get like a time during their shift where they don't have to respond to calls, or is it you were on call for the entire duration of your shift?
I'm imagining you're on call. Like there could be some downtime where I may be on my way to the pizzeria for a slice, but if I get a call, I'm not going to get the slice.
Yeah, you'd hope. And that makes sense. Like in the movies, if you ever see like a cop eating in their cop car, like I think of The Crow specifically, like those cops were having coffee and then all of a sudden, like one of the guys, T-Bird's like rolling down with, with Eric Draven. Anyway, and they have to slam on it and like all the coffee goes all over the cop car because they got
at like the firehouse, they're all on call, but somebody's always stirring the chili.
Can you imagine? I'm on the phone. I'm dying. I'm dying. Are you sending somebody? Yeah, but we're going to have to wait 9.5 more minutes for them to get off of their break.
Well,
can you survive it?
I understand if it's like
it's a good question.
there's other people working. It's not just one.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, could you imagine if that were like the policy?
Yeah, it'd be
like,
terrible.
no, this guy's
I hope-
got his legal 15-minute
Yeah,
smoke break.
on break.
Hopefully,
Sorry.
you can just hang in there.
And I wonder what the ratio of downtime is. Like, how much downtime is in a cop's day? We need to get Cop on the show. I got a million
That
questions.
varies dramatically.
Of where you
Absolutely
are.
does. Like from
Precinct
the
to pre-
city, absolutely.
I got a couple friends who have, they've been cops for years, and they have said, like, oh, yeah, we've been shooting for this, or this, trying to get in these cities. And one or two of them were in places that they didn't want to be. And they're like, this is not where we want to be.
Yeah, if you're up in North City or County, I'm sure your experience is vastly different from my buddies out in
absolutely.
Wildwood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got some cop friends. I'm going to hit them up and ask them some questions.
Yeah. And report back.
I will.
Hurricane Melissa took aim at Jamaica yesterday. Anybody see some of the video coming out?
It's terrible.
Saw a lot of AI videos.
What happened?
Melissa became the most powerful hurricane ever to hit Jamaica, making landfall as a Category 5. 185-mile-an-hour winds.
Damn.
The storm brought heavy rain, with some mountain areas possibly getting up to 40 inches. Severe flash floods, many landslides. Strong winds, ripped roofs off buildings, caused major damage to infrastructure across Jamaica. 77% of the people on the island lost electricity. 530,000 residents without power. Internet service badly disrupted. Prime Minister declared a national disaster. By yesterday afternoon, almost 15,000 people were in shelters. So 3 people died in preparation for the storm on Monday, but no confirmed fatalities in Jamaica from the direct impact that I saw this morning. That may have changed from when I first kind of was researching everything for today.
Do you have specifics on the preparation deaths?
3.
No. Like, how does that happen?
Like falling off of something or
falling off a ladder.
boarding up windows or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if there's something you're doing to prepare for the storm.
Now, okay, so,
counts.
let's say you're doing something to prepare for the storm. Does that count in the official?
I think so. Because you wouldn't otherwise be doing it had the storm not been bearing down on where you live. I think it does.
Interesting question, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have been on the ladder had the hurricane not been on the way. So I guess count it.
But what if the hurricane dissipated, never hit the island, and never was recorded as a hurricane hitting the island, but you died 3 days before on a ladder?
Oh, I don't know. Ask your cop buddies.
I will. I'm on the case.
While you're on the case. But Melissa weakened to a Category 3 after passing over Jamaica, expected to reach southeastern Cuba overnight as a strong major hurricane. I guess Dominican, Haiti, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos should expect the hurricane conditions today.
Damn. 185 is...
Oh, there are a lot of people online, some vacation influencers who were catching heat, complaining about their vacation being ruined.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
What jerks.
Thanks a lot, Sandals.
Yeah.
You really effed us on this one. No wonder we got a influencer 20% off promo code.
Hurricane Melissa. 2 stars.
Jeez.
This resort sucks. 185-mile-an-hour winds.
Ran out of margarita salt. Drinking this margarita raw dog right now. Thanks a lot, Jamaica.
Some pretty alarming news making the rounds in the cybersecurity world that you'll want to probably pay attention to. So security researchers have uncovered a massive data breach that includes a staggering 183 million passwords. So it was not a direct hack of Google servers. A huge number of the email addresses involved are Gmail accounts. So I guess...
which is Google.
Yes.
So what? How is it not a Google server? I don't get it. The G in Gmail stands for Google.
Is that the spin?
What's the spin here? Gmail is literally part of my Google account. It is the thing in the corner.
This is what they're saying. I don't know.
Like, I don't have a Gmail, but I have a Google account.
So, okay, so think of this less like a single targeted attack on one company and more like a giant leaked master list.
If you have Google, you basically have Gmail. You're just not using it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's separate things.
Like,
but
I have an email that's not a
if you
Gmail
have-
connected to my Google account.
Same thing with YouTube. I mean, it's all connected.
Okay, so here's what they're saying. So there wasn't like a hacker group went after Google. They just found a list.
I see.
Where?
You know,
Next to the
Online.
Epstein list.
Underneath
Online.
the Epstein
Funny
list.
how they can find every
Every
list
list. That's
except
right.
for one.
Oh, they found it.
Go off. Yes.
They found it.
They got a list of NBA players gambling on games. They got my Gmail.
They found
Thank you.
online a massive list containing millions of email and password combos. Now, the type of list is often called a combo list, and it's typically compiled from hundreds of different data breaches from various websites over many years. So your information might be on the list not because your Gmail was hacked, but because you used your Gmail address to sign up for another website. Like a shopping site, a forum, or an old social media platform.
But in which case you don't use your password. That's
Well.
interesting to me.
Well, what they're counting on is you using your password from. So they may have your password from that site.
Oh,
Thinking
That
that
you would that
you're gonna
you
just use the same one.
The same one.
yeah, an X percentage of people do that.
Right.
So
I
that
am
is-
that X percentage
Are you really?
sometimes.
You fool.
Not always. Sometimes I'll put a spin on it. I'll put a fun
Exclamation
little
point.
spin on it.
This one's got an exclamation point. That one has a period.
I use
So good.
I use the cash symbols instead of S's when I type password 69.
it's smart, man.
So there's a website you can actually go to see if you've been your information. So it's called Have I Been Pwned?
Right.
PWNED.
I'm
I'm
not
really
going
glad
to
that
the
they-
sketch website, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Now you get
Now
an
you got my
immediate email right
social.
back says now you have been pwned.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's a trusted and well-known resource run by a security expert. You can enter your email address and it'll tell you whether you're and tell you which known data breaches your account has been part of.
This
Oh
sounds
my
like
gosh!
Moon.
It popped up immediately.
Yeah, man.
Have we talked
have
about
I
this
been
before?
pooned? What is it? Pooned?
PWNED.
That's totally
have I been
different.
pwned?
Pwned. I had to look up. Okay, I had to look up how to pronounce that because
You don't
I
want to say
don't know what
pooned?
the kids are talking about. PWNED. 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 Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh no! The email address has been found in a data breach. Review the details below to see where your data was exposed.
Oh, Lord.
Just now when you typed it in here.
Yep.
This feels like a Nigerian prince asking for my email right now.
I agree with you.
Okay.
1.2 billion records of personal data. By the way, I did not put in my email. I put in yours.
Great.
I thought, are you sure is it pawned?
It's pwned.
PWNED.
It's pwned, like owned. But
It's internet speak.
this is somebody that played Halo.
My oldest
Gosh,
email
dang
has
it.
22 data breaches. attached
Okay,
to it.
I don't have a Gmail, but I'm putting in a different one.
This one has one from our work email has one from October 2019. Email addresses, employers, geographic locations, job titles, names, phone numbers, and social media profiles.
2 data breaches for me.
Oh, yeah.
When I typed in "Have I been pwned," it populated "Have I been pwned?" Legit? Question mark.
No, and you know what? And it tells you what's been breached. So
That's
I
cool.
used my email address for when we went to Israel. We flew Air Portugal. Mm-hmm. So I was involved in a data breach on that. And in March of 2021, the mobile parking app service Park Mobile was.
That's on mine. Also Minted. Remember? You get your Christmas cards through Minted. You make them. That had a data breach in 2020.
Have I been PWNED?
0 data breaches.
Oh no, pwned? Question exclamation point. This email address has been found in multiple data breaches. Review details below. 5.
My Gmail account, only 1. MGM Resorts. Bastards.
What about my work account?
Bastards!
Heck yeah, 0 data breaches. What's up?
For which one? Your work one?
For my Gmail.
Yeah, my current Gmail is 0. Changing the password works.
Until now.
Oh.
Because I just signed you up for a whole bunch of stuff on shady websites.
Hey,
Park
yours,
Mobile.
your work one though?
2.
0. Well, okay. Well, you got a couple.
There's different
variations.
combos.
Yeah. The main combo.
What about your work one?
I'm not sure I want to.
Oh, you're not putting your work one in? You put mine in?
It autofilled, dude. Let's see.
Let me see which one.
One data breach, same one as yours, October 2019. I mean, same one as ours.
Oh, so it must have been a Hubbard thing.
Man, mine was Park Mobile and Ticketfly.
Yeah, Park Mobile for me, too.
Ticketfly.
Are you
Buttholes.
serious?
You make us sign up for your stupid Park Mobile app because you can't just put money
I
in a
just
meter
can't put money in a
anymore,
meter.
And then
And
you
now
give my
look.
email address away.
Now look.
Yeah, we're mad.
Look at it. Now look.
Tashara!
All right, we got to take a break. One final one, come back, and we'll come back and wrap it up. All right, thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, you got the clip of the day brought to you by Michaels. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Podcast is titled
Hermit with a Hummer.
Hermit with a Hummer. Nice.
Nice.
All right, let's quickly shout out the hats of the week. All these companies have made very generous donations to Cardinal Glen and Children's Hospital. Moon, start with you.
Dude, Gateway Little Smiles. These guys are so cool. They're the reason we're wearing danglers. They provide compassionate, evidence-based pediatric dental care in Baldwin, St. Peters, and Collinsville. Each office designed to make visits fun, comfortable, free from fear, creating positive experiences that help kids love going to the dentist. They got the headphone stuff and TVs and all sorts of things to make it fun for kids.
All right, learn.
Golden Oak Lending. You rule so hard. Thank you so much. You can get a free mortgage checkup with Golden Oak Lending. Find out how much money you can save with a simple phone call. 314-567-GOLD.
Rafe.
By State Fire Protection, a full-service fire sprinkler contract offering design, fabrication, installation, and service for your fire sprinkler systems at bystatefire.com or call 636-946-0011 above and beyond since 1981.
King Scott.
Big River Sod Farms and Installation, family owned and operated for 4 generations. From now to the end of the year is a great time for sod. Cool temperatures means low maintenance. So find us at bigriversodfarms.com or call 314-488-3353.
All right, my head sponsored by Black Cat Dent Company at Black Cat Dent Company. Got it? They bring your vehicle back to life with expert paintless dent repair, complete interior and exterior detailing, and durable ceramic coatings that protect and shine long after the season's over. BlackCatDentCo.com. Don't forget, Rizz Show game night, December 12th at the pageant. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Team Rizz members, please check your emails for early ticket options. All right, that's it. We leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz member today, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Granite City. Mike McNutt is our Team Rizz member today. He wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.